Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Barovian. We've only been off for 6 weeks or so because my immune system hates me, but now we're back and better than ever, hopefully. So, welcome, and let's just dive right in. Last time we left you guys, we hand waved the trip from Vallaki back to Barovia to able to rest for the evening before starting off on your trip to Immol. And if you didn't do any shopping, well, you can do it now if you want to. Too bad.
Just make sure you have warm clothes.
Very important.
Trying not to have
sent a message.
spend all their money on books. So.
So you guys are at Emmerich's house. Oh my God!
Which one?
My house.
What? Oh, which one?
Oh, we should swing by that other one though, just to make like everything good.
Well, I don't want to touch that. I think I'll be braver to touch that after if we have dinner with Strahd, because it'll be like, oh, this is about monstrosity we're familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go check it. At some point, I would have checked out the house.
Okay.
Just taste it.
It looks exactly the same as it did the last time you saw it.
I don't want to go in alone.
What?
I don't want to go in alone.
Okay. Oh,
Please don't.
I thought you said you go in alone. And I was like, what?
And this is the episode Lelina died and none of us knew.
Again. I'm gonna assume everything's fine then. It's still there.
Yes.
Sure.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
You know, it's hard to see bleeding walls from the outside, so
It's very good.
Internal bleeding is not our issue. So what did we have to do? Was there something specific we had to do here before we left, guys?
I'm gonna go, or I would like to go over to the church and check on Father Donovich and my friend.
Did you still want me to come with you?
Yes, I do think it'd be foolish on my part if I didn't have someone come with me.
Should we do that on the way out?
I feel like I should probably give it a little more time than just on the way out. Yeah, because we've already talked to Isaac a couple times at this point. Not Isaac, Ismark.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh.
So
yeah, he definitely doesn't need an update because our most recent update's not great. So
yeah.
What he doesn't know will not cause him anxiety.
She's still safe.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, especially with the grounds freshly consecrated.
They've been like that the whole time.
Yep.
Nothing happened.
This is not the door you see.
If anything, there's less vampires to worry about.
Well,
True. Yeah.
unfortunately, she got away.
Yeah, well, I
For
mean,
now.
Yep.
All right, go say hi to your friend.
Okay.
Go.
We'll be back. Right, and he'll nod to Val and start walking over there.
She'll follow. Let me know if I cut out at all. I have a slightly new setup.
Could you guys hear my clicking keyboard or no?
Nope.
Oh, good. That makes me happy. Well, I don't want to make any extra noise, and I already have to. Okay, so you head back over, or not back, but back over to the church, and Sorry. Go ahead inside. Inside, Donovich is by himself, as he often is, just praying, as he does.
Good morning, Father.
He sits up and he says, oh, Emmerich, it's so good to see you. How have you been?
Great. We've been fine.
Mm-hmm.
We have helped out over at Valaki a bit.
Oh, that's good.
As well as a few other places. I'm actually here to try and see Doru again.
If you wish.
Is that all right?
Yeah. It's just if you wish. I can't do anything to protect you, you know.
Right. Well.
That's why I'm here.
Yes. So we'll be down there then, and we'll see you in a moment.
He says, just a second. And he goes into his robes. He says, I got a new lock. So here's a key.
Thank you. And he'll take the key
Mhm.
and kind of hesitate before nodding and going into the room with the trapdoor.
Okay. All right.
Oh, could I have it to where like we had bought a few things before we came?
Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry, I just totally forgot. He was gonna get him a bunch more candles for the lantern he had given him last
Mhm.
time.
Okay.
And probably a cloak or something, just better clothes.
Okay. Yeah, that's
So,
fine. Just later take it off the how much you have money.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you go down there, and at first Doro's sleeping in the dirt.
Yeah.
And then he kind of like startles and wakes up. He's very disheveled and says, Emmerich, all the guys are going to be hoarse today, by the way. They're just all going to sound that way. Emmerich, you came back.
Of course. I'm sorry it took so long. I should have come and see you.
I'm dangerous, so it doesn't.
Well, I've been dealing with quite a few dangerous things so far, and I can tell you you're probably the least dangerous person I've encountered in the last couple weeks.
I don't know what to make of that, but thank you, I guess.
Here, and he's gonna pull out his own bedroll and
Mhm.
like lay it out for him because he doesn't want him sleeping on the dirt.
He kind of has to.
Yeah, I understand, but he's like, can he like, it's on the dirt.
Yeah.
He
He appreciates the gesture.
Yeah. And he'll give him all of the candles and like a cloak and all that sort of stuff. I also do you remember Val?
Mm-hmm. Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
I was also coming down to see if you needed to feed again.
Father's been feeding me.
He has.
Yeah. Occasionally.
Like from himself.
Yes.
Okay.
And sometimes we've tried some animals.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Seems legit.
Yeah, that's my best friend.
Mhm.
Sounds right. Nothing to see here. I got like a 6, so just to clarify.
Okay, so I thought that was just a bit. No, that's like Seems all right.
Mhm.
Oh God. So he'll nod, like, all right. So I take it you're not hungry right now.
I'm always hungry.
That's fair. I've actually encountered a couple vampires at this point.
Mhm.
And he's gonna go ahead and like give him a bit of a kind of like the Cliff Notes update of what's been happening in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
He last saw him.
He's like, that's a lot. I've been mostly here.
Yeah. Do you think there's any way we could convince your father to let you like upstairs?
I don't think that's safe. Neither
Well,
of us do.
we could lock a door and the windows. It's not just so you're not just down here.
And doesn't take a deep breath. That's not actually what he does. He goes, he sits and he looks at you. He said, Father and I have talked a lot in the last 2 weeks. And I'm feeling more in my head. I don't know if he is feeling more in his head. But just because we can walk during the day doesn't mean I want to. And it kind of hurts to be upstairs with the church things. So I think it's safest. And if the devil says anything to me, I have to do it. So I think that if I'm going to not be dead, this is the best place to do it right now. I
Right.
wish I could convince my father otherwise, but I can't. His faith is too strong.
I understand. Do you think we could convince him to move things from the room upstairs down here, or get you some more permanent lighting?
Probably.
Yeah, I just don't want you sitting here alone in the dark the whole time I have to run around. And
That's
I've
very
been
sweet of you. All right.
and I have been looking into what we can do about the vampirism.
Mhm.
Not looking great so far, but I'm trying.
I swing between thankfulness and hopelessness. And sometimes it feels like I don't want to. I don't want to do it anymore. So sometimes sitting here in the blank basement is better for me. I sleep a lot. But I'm afraid if I get too much hope, that I might let myself go, if you know what I mean. Fall, I suppose. Because the call is always there. It's very loud sometimes.
Right. I'm still going to try and find a way.
He smiles a little and he says, a little fangy smile and says, I could never convince you to not do what you were going to do.
Yeah. So far, the only thing I've been able to hear from either more experienced clerics or a weird man who wrote a book on monsters.
Mhm.
What?
She's just going like that.
What I'm gonna tell him.
You can tell him that. Just keep in mind who controls him.
Right. I'm not. Okay. So far, all I've heard is it taking your life and then reviving you in the hopes that when you come back, the vampirism is gone.
Well, that sounds unpleasant.
Yeah.
And
So not.
have you ever seen that happen? I don't know anybody who has that kind of magic.
No. I've been looking into it. I don't. That kind of magic's also, from what I've been able to research, very expensive.
I would suspect that the
There is-
devil would not be very happy about that.
There's the man in Krez who, I forget his name, Hannah's friend back.
Right. So we could maybe talk. I don't see Hannah discussing that very much. Hannah is one of our friends.
Oh, okay.
I've got a lot of friends now. They're all very intimidating women.
He looks at
And-
Val when she said when he says that.
Val
Yes.
just kind of gives him a look like, really?
Yes.
Her 5'3" stature.
I'm
Have you looked in a
glad that you
mirror?
have friends.
So
I'm glad you have friends. You deserve them.
and like I said, I've been keeping in contact and trying to help Irina.
Good.
So-
I'm glad that she's still safe.
Yes. But should you need anything from me, you can always tell Father Donovich, and I'm sure he'll get me the next time I pass through. I see us coming through Barovia fairly
Mhm.
often.
You better go now because I can't restrain myself too much longer.
All right. Okay.
Thank you
I-
for seeing me, though.
He's gonna look really, really pained,
Mhm.
but he's gonna back up and start going up. I'll visit again soon.
All right. All right.
And at least ask your father to give you more candles,
Okay.
and he'll
Okay.
go back up.
All right. Like 10 seconds after you like cook it back up like that, he's like slamming on the door and
Ooh.
yelling like, "Let me out. I need to eat. I'm so hungry." And in kind of a voice that you don't even really recognize as his.
He's obviously locks the trap door and just kind of sits there for a couple seconds, like
Mhm.
eyes closed, listening to that, but also not doing anything.
Mhm.
Val will just kind of like put a hand on his arm, like she doesn't say
Yes.
anything though.
Yeah, he's definitely teary-eyed, but he'll get up and they'll leave the room. And he'll probably go talk to Father Donovich again.
Okay.
He said that you've been feeding him.
Trying.
he's a lot better than the last time I saw him. So, thank you.
We suppose perhaps that if the Morning Lord's prayer should be answered, it may be a while.
I'm doing everything I can to find a way.
I'm doing everything I can to protect him and also protect this town as best I can.
I brought him more candles and a bedroll and all of that for down there. Do you think we could maybe take some of the things from the room above him and put it down there? Or
I
at
tried
least
to give him his bed and he said he wants to sleep on the ground.
that's maybe the bedroll.
Okay.
Well, I don't think so, but I think that's a vampire thing.
I have been having trouble. I have thought that I should bring things down, perhaps, but also I was going to buy some things, but Bildrath asked too many questions. Bildrath is a store owner, and because as far as nobody comes here but me and you.
We could purchase items for you. Doubt he would ask outsiders.
And take anything you need from my home. I'm not going to be staying at my home very much over the course of however long this takes.
Okay.
We'll occasionally stay the night there, but we also have means.
Okay. I'll do that. Thank you, Emmerich.
Thank you for letting me see him and for giving him a chance.
That's all I want to. All I want is him back.
He's gonna hug Father Donovich.
Oh, Father Donovich hugs him back. Are you coming back through Barovia soon?
Probably. Right now we're going to Immol and then somewhere else probably.
Okay.
It's not great.
I'm glad you've survived. May
So
the
am
morning
I.
Lord bless you and your friends.
Thank you.
And with you.
If you want to just to not follow the role play with it, but he'll give you some electrum and have you guys pick up a couple supplies at Bildrath's. And Bildrath is, like usual, way overcharging for everything.
God. But yeah, we'll
Okay.
get him the supplies he asked for
Okay.
and stuff.
Nothing exciting. So
Yeah.
A mallet and 5 wooden stakes. No, I'm just joking.
Oh my
It's
God.
like, please no. It's like, oh, it's for the little tent he's gonna put down there.
Yeah.
Why do I think Emmerich would think that? Like, oh.
You mean he's gonna pitch a tent down there?
Listen,
Yeah.
he's kind of naive. He's not stupid.
Astrid would. Astrid would. Astrid would not immediately think he's gonna kill him.
Mhm.
Emmerich's also a cleric.
Yeah.
It's like, I know how this shit works a little bit.
Astrid's like, oh, is he gonna? Oh no.
It's been 6 weeks and my first zinger was about pitching tents.
Leave him alone.
Mhm.
But that'll probably conclude that heart-wrenching reunion.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yes, it
What?
will conclude his heart. You're correct.
God, this is what 6 weeks does to us.
Yes.
Let me just turtle real quick.
Hey, you guys okay? All right.
We're great.
Okay, good. Me too. I'm just as great.
If I've been casing the house, I've been throwing rocks into the open door just to see if I can see them land.
There's no doors that are open.
Yeah.
Can I open a door?
If
Can
you
I
want
chuck
to.
a rock big enough to break a window?
That's my house.
You don't even like this house.
Alina's like, can I poke a bear? Can I?
Can I
Can the
be a
bear
bear
be poked?
and poke a bear?
So, any rocks that you have just bounce off the door or bounce off the wall or the window. None of them break it.
No matter how hard I throw it, even though I know I only have an
Even you're trying to break it. Yes.
This house is fucked. All right. Everything's
Does
fine.
Does Emmerich get any vibes off of his house?
By the way, the OSHA look was I had to look at the map of the house to see what other doors there were.
Like if there's a back door.
Yeah, like wait a second.
Is there a back door?
No,
Okay, it's
just
just
the
front
one door. Yeah. No, you don't see anything tonight at the door or at the thing, except for Elena throwing rocks at it.
Cool. Why are you throwing rocks at the house?
That's your house, Emmerich. She's vandalizing your home.
I'm not vandalizing it because it's not working.
But you're trying.
Yes.
Lelena, that's not how that works.
Just be thankful I'm not burning this thing down because I can't break a window. That's weird.
It was a house that tried to kill us.
I think it's still going to try to kill us.
I wouldn't doubt it.
We should burn it down.
Please no.
Someday we
It's
should
like
burn
all
it
I
down.
have.
No, you have like 3 houses.
No, I have one house, one murder house, and an old windmill.
That's
not a
That's
house.
way more property than half of this country owns. Okay,
I'm pretty sure 2 of them are haunted.
That's
Oh.
not
As for burning it down, Ismark said that
Haunted.
before and it came back.
haunted's a rude word.
Yeah, what she said.
Haunted's a
So
rude
if you
word.
can't burn it down, why would you be able to? Why are you throwing rocks at it? Why are you trying to anger the house?
The house, I'm not having this conversation. I walk away. And as I walk away, I throw one more.
Stop. He looks to the house and mouths I'm sorry.
Like it's gonna buy
know
you
how this
brownie
thing
points.
works.
When he goes to kill us, he'll be like, "Oh, I'll
When
take
you-
mercy on this one because he said sorry."
When you look back at the house, you think you see some shadows move in the top floor window.
Can I tell what they is it a person?
I mean, it could be a person, yeah.
Just shadows.
All you see is a shadow move past the window. Yeah.
No.
It's just
He looks to Belle's I think she made the house mad.
I
Ash-
think it's best we
Well-
just leave haunted houses sleeping and move on.
well, while they're doing all of this, Astrid probably got up late, worked out a little bit, and is making breakfast for people right now.
Breakfast.
And then they're gonna come back arguing about a house.
Yeah. My house.
We walk in. I'm just saying, it's not natural.
What is at this point?
I'm a druid. Why would you say that?
How old are you?
5 times as old as you, at least.
Exactly. I don't think you get to make fun of the house.
I'm not making fun of it.
I don't think you get to assault the house.
I'm stating facts.
See?
Tea's natural.
And
You asked what's natural. I'm gonna start pointing things out to you so you know.
oh my
What's
god, you
natural?
know what I meant.
She just comes over and like puts the teacup in Lolita's hand and like starts to touch.
It's naturally delicious.
Emmeric's actively fighting, trying to laugh. He's trying not to laugh at that one.
She'll just like lean over to him, and as she offers him the cup, goes, "What is she talking about?"
She was throwing rocks at my other house.
Oh,
Yeah. See, I'm not the only one.
Just wanted to see if it was still like occupied.
It is.
Yeah, I know that now because I can't break the windows.
No, I saw something in a window.
After I tried to break the window.
Yes.
You
After
know-
you tried to break it.
We should go.
Yes.
how is your friend? How is your friend doing?
He's better. Him and his father are talking. He didn't try to maul me.
Good.
Have I told you guys about him? I know Val knows.
You told me we were drinking one night. Back when we weren't arguing.
True.
Yeah,
okay,
Astrid's just like, what?
You were sleeping.
all right.
Yeah.
I was watching out for twig people.
I think I should probably give the rundown of what's going on there. My best friend Doru is Father Donovich's son. He is currently locked in the church basement because he's a vampire. Strahd did it. That's the basics.
Didn't they say that in order to truly revive, you have to kill the person?
That's why I've been asking.
Well, I guess we better. Yeah. She's just gonna go start like packing up like a to-go lunch. And the leftovers like, I guess we're leaving. All right. I also don't know what my acting of Astrid is today in terms of mannerisms, because it's fine.
So that he's doing better. He'll like hold up his arm and like show the bite that he knows everyone's probably seen at this point. This is from being able to feed him for the first time in a year, because otherwise I couldn't get down there to see him. But now Father Donovich is making sure he's fed, though he's not in agony. And
How is he doing that?
he's either giving him animals or letting him feed off of him. I think both. I was going to let him feed on me. So, honestly, big surprise, Father Donovich was doing it, considering he wouldn't let me see him for a year.
I think you changed his mind there. But
That's
I
pretty.
really hope there's another way to bring him back.
It's
Me
pretty
too.
dangerous of Father Donovan if his son like takes him out.
I know.
He'd be free to go.
No.
I'm guessing he doesn't lock himself in there with him.
No, I don't think so. And Doru so far has been able to control himself both times I've seen him. It's not a permanent thing. There's a time limit. So he's still locked in the basement, but we got him and Father Donovich some supplies. So hopefully he'll be at least a little more comfortable down there until I can figure something out. anything out.
I stand up, and in my hand, I make a white tulip, and I put it in front of Emmerich. I'm sorry for hitting your house.
It's more I don't want that to come back to bite you than being mad.
I've been bit by worse. It's fine.
Yeah, in that house. Anyway.
She's right.
That's true. Exactly. But okay. All right. Thank you.
Should we get going?
Yeah. And he's actually gonna wipe his face and then kind of he's gonna put the tulip behind one of his ears.
B.
Siblings.
Immediate
I stand by
TPK.
that Emmerich should have been the innocent in that original reading.
The beast hurt his feelings.
Oh.
Okay.
The road to Immol it's long. I do have a spell that could help us get there quicker.
You mean
Sure. I could summon mounts for us.
I can ride a horse?
I was
I
told
could-
I can't take bow.
Well, they're not real horses.
We would have to dismount at a certain point.
How long?
Derek? Well, so if he does this spell for everyone, I believe we would have a half hour with them.
I can be a horse if that helps.
It's 40 minutes with them.
Be a dire horse?
And they run pretty damn fast. I think I sent the calculation. I did a calculation because I'm such a nerd.
If she's a dire horse, it has to be either Val or Hana that would ride her because you have to have the extreme size differential.
So
The point was so Emmerich wasn't hurting a horse.
Nope. Nope. If she's gonna be a dire horse, you have to have the giant mount, tiny person.
The horses move at 10 to 13 miles per hour. We'd have them for about 40 to 50 minutes, depending on how many I have to make.
And how many miles is the actual trip?
long.
Yeah, it's pretty long.
Off
Okay,
the bottom
A
of the map.
while.
But the
It's
country of
so-
Barovia is small, so that doesn't actually help Heather do any calculations of how long is long.
Val would tell you that it took her over a week to get from Immol to
Ooh.
Barovia.
We got 45 minutes with these horses.
If we do it right, she could rest, redo it.
It would just cut it down.
I would have to-
Not a lot.
I'd have to
I might
rest
be
every
remembering that wrong. Is a week way too
4
long?
hours.
Yeah, that's a little longer than it was, but it was like 4 days though.
4 days, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
still.
is.
When
it
you're
is
getting to that many
way
days,
far
what's the
away.
difference?
Does
The
anything
difference
take
is-
4 days in Barovia?
Only to get to Immol, because Immol is way in the south. There's no road. There's no bridge across the river, and it's the mountains. And you have to go through the
Parkour.
mountains.
She got to spend a
Oh,
whole
the
night on her
mountains.
own. It was great.
That sounds awful. When we get to that river, I could be a something like a.
So we
shark or
don't.
something.
I would recommend not going past the river because it's very wide, and there's no bridge anymore. So you have to go up the mountains essentially.
To
You
get
still
around
have to cross the river,
I-
but you
she
cross it
didn't
where it's
want-
like this wide.
This is why she recommended not bringing bow because
I could be
the
something you
mountain
guys
pass
ride
is
in the
very
water though.
steep, or there's like a really wide river. So
Right. I know.
He's got armor now.
Oh, what?
Yes,
Plus
he
one
does,
to
but-
AC.
Yeah,
That's
his
still
armor,
helpful.
His armor is because we're gonna be in dangerous situations, not we should now intentionally bring him in a situation that's dangerous.
But that's one less
two
mount.
different thought processes there.
I don't think the armor is going to help him climb a mountain, or
Right.
Might make it
It's the
harder.
thing, yeah.
If we cross
know
the
that either.
river instead of taking the mountain route, would it be shorter?
So Derek, from what I gather, I feel like the river just isn't an option because it's rapid and
Rapid,
wide.
wide, and cold.
And
I mean, if you
freezing.
you guys are welcome to try that as a solution. If you've got a way around it, it is an option. But Val just wouldn't think it would be because it's so wide and cold and deep and
How
fast
wide?
moving.
But she does have a point. She
Did I
can
tell you
turn
how wide
into
it was?
animals.
If we tried to go
Is it
through,
30 feet?
No, it's
No.
wider than that.
Oh,
It's like 100 feet wide at
oh,
least.
I was gonna say like Misty step across that.
Yeah.
it's
Anybody got a
very
dimension door?
cold right now.
Not yet.
Not this party.
Fifth level.
It's not. I don't think it would. If anything, we'd go there and waste time because we'd find out we couldn't pass, and then we'd have to go all the way back to go the other way.
No, we should
Just say
definitely do what's safest. Not
Dimension door is typically a warlock one, isn't it?
Mm,
It's a fourth level.
Hana could do it. Val
It
could
was a
do
joke.
it.
Not
Emmer,
yet.
Not
Emmer
yet.
could do it. I can't.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wait, Emma can
Clerics
do
get-
what?
Clerics get dimension door.
Eventually get dimension door.
we should just do whatever's safest.
And get the tree walking one eventually.
Yeah, tree walk is fun.
There's no rush.
What
really.
kind of large fish could you
Can
be?
we? This is
What's the largest
Native Barovian fish.
water animal? I
You
could
could be a pike.
I just had a thought. There's no way to actually do this. It'd be completely metagaming. We should magically plant a tree in Strahd's courtyard when we go for dinner that Lilina sees, and then when you have tree walk, we can ambush him that way. It's not
I
gonna happen.
mean,
We're not gonna-
tree
that's not
walking
gonna-
is, but the tree walking is a ways away. It's more like we can get in trees and like
Yeah,
tree striding.
Mhm.
and we don't have a magical insta grow tree, and
the one
he
you're
would
thinking
probably
of-
cut it down. And
The one you're thinking of is a 7th level spell. The one I'm thinking of, I think, is 5th. So,
Yeah.
Anyways,
There's
let's go.
not a lot of giant water animals.
Maybe we
in
can just
Barovia.
build a bridge.
or we can go in the mountains.
Perhaps
just
we
do
build
that.
a
It'll take the
large
same amount of
wood
time.
We
bridge.
can just take a couple extra days, go through the mountain.
Yeah.
Maybe the same amount of time to build a bridge.
Val is regretting sharing options.
someday I will be strong enough to be a shark.
I
or
also
something.
like to think that we're having this conversation as we're leaving Barovia.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
are we
Yes.
going up the
We have
mountains?
been
Are we
walking.
going over the river?
Yes.
No, it's gonna take too. No, okay.
I start making white tulips for everybody. Let's just stop arguing.
At some point,
Stop
Emmerich
her,
has like
take
a
it.
flower crown worth of tulips in
Yeah.
his hair.
White tulips specifically, they're for forgiveness.
Oh,
Please stop talking.
These are their
Wait,
flowers of
so if I
forgiveness. Shut
keep
up.
talking, you're gonna keep giving me flowers?
No.
Oh.
No.
I'm gonna stop feeling bad eventually.
I'm not even doing anything.
I
blue
started the
flower.
argument about
Astrid has one at like the end of her braid and gave all the rest of the ones that Lolita gave her to Emmerich to finish his flower crown.
he's not making a flower crown, by the way. He's
Oh,
literally
she'll
just
make
sticking
one.
them
Oh,
in
you're-
his hair
you
in the
have it.
shape of a flower
Yeah,
crown.
you have one
Because he's
now.
got like thick curly hair, like
Yeah.
curly-ish, wavy-ish hair.
You now have a effective crown of white tulips in
Can
your
we
hair.
put
as-
some on your tail?
I'm not pulling out the tail.
Okay,
Also, you'd have to, like,
how many
tie them to the
steeds am I
tail.
summoning, guys?
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm a horse.
Nay.
How many?
So the magic horses can travel a hell of a lot faster. They're magic. They can't than regular horses can. So it would mean leaving you behind if you were shifting. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
So
but I could be like a war horse, can I?
Yeah, but this horse traveled, the magic horses, they travel 100 feet in a round, not 40.
You're
Holy
kidding.
shit.
Well, then
Holy
I will be a cat on the horse,
There's
the
no
magical
living
horses cross the
animal that
river?
can go that fast.
but I can be on the horse
You
Right?
can be on the horse, yes.
as a cat.
Yeah,
Right.
So
like
it's less weight.
in a lab.
You don't need as many.
There we go.
So you could
So
summon
four
probably.
still.
So
Well, I mean, if you put 2 on each person, 2 and a cat on one, 2 on a cat the other,
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
can we double up a
Mhm.
people wise?
Mhm.
Like what if I went with Astrid?
Yeah.
So,
And
by
so
the
then it's me
spell-
and
no.
Val.
Exactly. And
Cat
then, and then
Leda.
And a
Cat
cat.
Leda. Yeah.
The spell states I have to assign it to a specific individual.
Okay.
Oh,
So I think you could
Mm.
get away with Alina being like a small animal, but I mean that's up
Okay.
to the DM. But that's
I'll
how
allow that, yeah.
I was gonna say size wise, yeah, that would still work out perfectly in terms of like body mass ratio. And,
Yeah.
So here's the thing. So it takes, because she's using a ritual to do this, it takes,
So I was going to use 2 spell slots and then do the other 2
2 as rituals.
as rituals.
Okay. Sure. I was not thinking about that. Rituals are 10 minutes. Will you stop that?
I was like,
It's
this
di-
dog.
It's dinner time, so let me think about that. We'll take a break for like 5 minutes, and
Okay.
let me feed these girls.
Yay.
Are you having a revolution? Okay. I'm going to show you the handout of the spooky horse.
Spooky horse.
Yeah, when Val summons them, there's like pretty much they kind of rise up out of mist that forms on the ground when she summons them.
I don't know what Astrid's reaction is, but Heather wants to ride a Kelpie, and that's what those look like.
I kind of like them.
Do I get a sense of what kind of animal this would be? Or like
A horse.
where it would be from?
It's,
It's not a horse.
it's a magical effect and not a real creature.
Why
So is
did
this-
you make it look like this?
Yeah.
It's similar to when Val changes. It looks kind of same sort
You
of.
could have made it look like anything.
I could have. Oh, she could.
I'm
no.
not talking to you.
Okay,
God.
I'm confused.
Shut up.
I was confused.
Listen, we're in Barovia. God's dead.
Look,
Morning Lord, can you just leave us alone right now? We're Mother Night officials.
could-
I know the spell says that, but this is what they look like.
It just comes
It's,
It
prepackaged
might
like
not
this.
be Val's decision on what they look like.
It's unique.
I think they're kind of cute.
Because see, when I turn into
That's the fake
animals, I
horse.
can control what it looks like. Yours come like this.
Yes,
Oh,
I think they're pretty.
I mean, yeah, but like they're a bit disconcerting a little bit, don't you think?
Still fits our aesthetic.
Well, we'll be. I mean, we're going to be going through the back hills. No one should see us.
Well,
We don't
or if
want
they do
anyone
see us,
approaching
they'll
us
be
there
scared away.
anyways. Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, you know, that like weapon thing I do with first spell. I think I'm supposed to choose what that looks like, but it just kind of comes out as a scythe.
look at the horse. Look at them.
Anyways,
I just turned into a cat.
He's like, and I pick,
how tall are they?
They're the regular. They're riding horse size. So whatever that size it is, I don't know how to measure in hands.
And they, I know the picture doesn't show it, but they do have like a saddle and bags and stuff.
just
Do those
also red
also look
eyes.
creepy as fuck?
They probably, I don't know, they're probably made out of bone or something.
Creepy bags.
No.
Here's the thing: of all the people in this party to have an issue with something looking creepy, it's the person wearing the dead skin bag.
Who looks creepy?
Yeah.
It's not dead skin. It smells like dead skin, and it's
I
a
know.
coin
No, you
purse
have
made of
something
human
made
skin.
of skin.
It's made of human skin, yes, but
Yeah, But I said
I
the
don't
dead
carry
skin
it. The bag does. I'm a
Mm.
cat. Meow.
It's gonna be like, can I pick you up?
Astrid gets on one of the horses.
Is that a
Question.
yeah?
I do
Okay.
the stand-up thing where you pick me up and I'm just long.
Yeah.
I'll see if anyone needs assistance getting onto a horse, and then she's gonna get on her horse and just like very cautiously pet the mane. Just like, we good? We're
It would
good.
be like petting a shadow.
This thing's gonna burst into flames.
No, that's Strahd's horse. We saw him.
If you're not careful, I'm going to choke by the end of the session, and I'm just gonna end up on the floor.
I have a
dead in
goal.
my apartment.
I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
I always
Energy
wait
is
till you're
feral
drinking
tonight.
something.
Here's the thing: if I do fall over, one of you needs to call somebody to come get
It'll
me.
have to be our producer because none of us know your exact address.
That's true. Hey, Nicole, if I fall over,
I do.
Oh, okay. Good.
That's-
Good.
there we go. Send
I know
someone
it
here to
too,
make
but
sure.
that's, but I don't know. I have a phone number or anything.
Oh, right, because you did the whole Christmas present.
I did.
Side note, I got a letter from somebody in another D&D group that I'm in, and I had this moment of like, how the fuck do they have my address? Oh, my DM is in the TikTok guild thing that I'm in. and we have a directory for those of us that have won it, and I have actually sent a letter to him and stuff for D&D. So that's probably where she got it. I was like, this is so nice. How do you have a match? Oh, okay. We are on the horses, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you
Zemric is
zoom
delighted.
This is the energy you
past
get after 6 weeks.
any random encounters and travel through the day, a good 8 hours until you're right near the foothills of the mountains.
We will have had to rest at some point so I can be a cat again.
Okay.
If I'm using both turns, it'll be all 8 hours, but at some point we would have had to rest.
Toodaloo, 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 toot. Okay. This is your camp. It's very exciting and nice. So tell me who's doing what watch and who is where you can put your tokens where you want them to be.
I'll take first watch and I'm going to perch myself up on this rock over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay against this tree.
Astrid can do second watch.
Should we only do one person doing watch at a time, or should we do like a buddy system?
I don't think we have enough people to do a buddy system properly.
Usually,
Regis is with
yeah,
Val.
Regis is usually Val's buddy, and then everyone else pairs
Yeah.
off. Forever alone.
Or
Always
forever with a
bridesmaid.
buddy. Like you have a constant buddy. The rest of us have to fight for ours.
Always
Yeah, the
friends,
crow
but
does
never
talk.
Never the bird.
Anna has a buddy. He's just
Mm-hmm.
a ghosty grandpa who puts an insane amount of pressure on her all the time. It's fine.
I have several buddies, but they're all
It's very
dead.
much me.
Astrid's buddy is a
Hey.
child that she had to rescue out of a lake. So we're not. That was
Oh, have I seen any ghosts recently?
No, you zoomed past them.
Yeah.
Going too fast.
We're too fast. And they're just
see
like,
A-
holy
you
shit,
see
that
A
scary
sprinting
horse is
behind.
going really fast.
They're
You just see A sprinting behind Hannah trying to catch up.
Oh, we're dumb.
This is why you don't wait 6 weeks till you play D&D with your friends.
All right,
We've
tell
had
me
no
who's
outlet.
doing- telling-
Right.
Third watch.
First watch.
Okay.
Don't do that.
What is going on?
First watch.
I could stay up with Lelena for first watch.
Okay.
Well,
I'll take Regis.
if we're doing partners, if Astrid's doing second, Hannah will do it with Astrid.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you will.
Yep.
And Val
Hey,
will
we
do
can't skip ahead in the story here. There's
last
still a
watch.
semi-fiance to figure
No,
out.
she's clueless.
So's Astrid.
Okay.
I don't think
Okay.
anyone's actively. So is Emmerich, to be quite
Third
honest.
watch is Val.
Okay.
And Regis.
Yeah. Astrid's like, what is a crush? I don't understand. Yet why am I constantly randomly clumsy and embarrassed around this person that I met 2 weeks ago? I don't
I
know.
just think she's neat.
Yeah. She's just neat and tiny.
She's the
and
neatest.
Wait, is she a potato? Wait,
The
wait.
bee's knees.
She's a
Picturing
sweet
the
potato.
Marge
Come on.
Simpson meme? No? Okay,
It's an
never mind.
avocado.
I know what you're talking
thanks.
about now. She wishes sometimes she was just a potato, but simpler life.
I'm sure this is a session that Derek was like, it's gonna have all these encounters and things are gonna be spooky, and we're just
No,
like,
nothing ever happens with us.
No, it's
taken
fine.
2 years for us to get 2 weeks.
Well, considering we have a
Oh,
map
1 year
and
to
he
get
asked
2
us
weeks in game.
to
Yeah.
place ourselves.
yeah, no, there's something's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Astrid, for her watch, it actually is probably just gonna be here for the whole thing, where she can keep an eye on everyone.
Well, Elena and Emmerich's watch goes by fine. Nothing happens.
Cool.
Damn.
I'm gonna go back to the fire and sleep because it's warm.
Sam.
Hannah
actually,
and
no, I'm fine.
Astrid,
Mhm.
I
Uh-huh.
would like you guys to roll perception.
Mm-hmm. You
Mhm.
guys are too busy.
Staring into each other's eyes longingly, you know?
Remember that you guys all had long rests, and we'll be back up to full hit points.
Oh, I will have my
Yeah, should fix that.
my wild shapes back.
Replace
Also
all
full
my land
spells.
hands.
I'm gonna adjust my spells real quick because I forgot to. Just to what he would have had for a long trek.
That's good. Go ahead and do that.
Let's see.
So I would have my vampire thing. I can now have full.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're
so
back to
like
full. Back to full. normal.
26. Oh, 26 hit points, guys.
I was
Wow.
honestly concerned for a moment. I'm like, wait, you're a vampire?
No. No, she got.
You
she
just
got
made out with.
I forgot
mauled.
you were bit. I forgot you were bit that
She's
time.
almost. She had 3 hit points, y'all, for that rest of that encounter.
I think all my stuff's okay. So you said perception.
Yeah, perception.
Where is this? I have too many things on my desk. Maybe- Oh, that's an 11.
Well, luckily Hannah's paying attention, so you're not surprised.
Yep.
We love that.
Astrid's just a little too relaxed, you know, just staring at the fire.
I
The
understand.
fire, right?
Yeah, Hannah would have come out of her little cubby area niche in the trees to chill with Astrid.
Be my buddy.
Sleeping wise, though, she would be in that corner there.
For some reason, Roll20 wants to have everyone's like icon, like your player icon, not the character, just straight across the screen, and I need that to not.
That's the big boy.
You mean at the bottom?
That's
It's
a
no,
big
it's
good
not
boy.
at the bottom. It's across the center of my screen.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, you can click them and drag them.
Did not know that.
Going to restart Roll20 because it's not responding.
Derek, one of those is labeled with a name that we probably shouldn't see.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I was about to say one of these has a name.
Don't look at it, guys.
No,
Don't look.
Well, I can't.
no one saw anything.
I do not see.
Now you just gotta move it.
You gotta like shuffle it like a
Yeah.
Which cup?
a
Which
rock
cup
under.
is the red ball under?
Who knows? Who knows?
Oh my God, I
Everybody's-
just saw them swipe past.
It is
You-
not. It is not letting me move people.
This is not the
Okay, yeah,
droid
we're
you're
good.
looking for.
Okay, so Heather, well, Derek figures that out. Go into your settings.
Uh-huh.
Derek. God damn it.
It's okay.
Go to text chat options.
We're gonna kill him anyway.
Click off.
Okay.
You wish.
Enable chat avatars.
That's
Yeah.
already.
Didn't he like just?
I don't know why it's doing that to you.
Yeah.
I know he should be waiting for dinner with us.
It's
Like, why is
never.
he-
It's never had something just across.
If you go into
How
the
many
Roll
fucking
20
wolves are there? Hold
website,
on.
maybe you can find something.
Oh, there's a
Personal
lot of wolves.
display.
Mhm.
And there's a big bad boy over there.
We are surrounded.
How
I'm not
rude.
even looking at what y'all are
That's a
seeing,
big
and you're
boy.
creeping me out by
There's a
just
lot There's a lot of wolves.
Oh,
And
wolves, those are
something
big
else.
puppies. Those are big puppies. It's fine.
Then there's a bigger puppy.
Listen, Emmerich's cool with the wolves. It's fine.
Are you cool with that wolf? The big
Who
wolf?
fucking knows?
Ow.
Val's scared of wolves.
Oh, maybe here. Snap.
Understandably so.
That didn't do it. No, that didn't do it.
God damn
Okay.
it.
Linus.
It's fine. I will be annoyed at roll 20. I can make myself be able to see
Okay.
things, but
All right, so let's roll initiative.
I don't wanna.
What about the people who are sleeping?
You can roll initiative too.
You'll just be asleep.
Mark, if you don't roll initiative, you're deciding that you're not fighting and then you're gonna die, and I don't need that on my conscience.
Growling lupine faces emerge into view, interrupting your rest, jaws dripping with saliva. They seem happy to meet you, but it might be safe to suggest the feeling is not mutual.
Really?
I know the characters don't know that one of these is Strahd,
Sorry.
Mhm.
but I know, and I think it's rude.
Okay.
You just invited us to dinner. I don't know why.
Yeah,
you're
I
sneaking
mean,
up in the
like,
middle
I
of the
get
night.
that we didn't show up, but you don't have to like chase us down with your boys.
There was no
There was no
There
date
was no
assigned.
date.
There was no date.
There was no time limit.
We also didn't say we're not going. We said we will go. We just have other.
I mean, you said
We're
you're not
busy.
going.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to.
Or should I do want to?
All right, who am I missing on my list here?
Yeah, that'll
Missing
convince him.
Wait, thanks to Van Richten, he said something about a crystal ball, right?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
trying
bad.
to chew.
Spies on
That's
people.
what-
You should try to
Well,
breathe first. Fuck the chewing.
Heather, did you roll initiative?
You can't breathe if the food is in my esophagus.
Whoop. Why did the
You're
wolves
done
roll so high?
chewing.
That's the wolves. They just do that sometimes.
This is the quality
that
content you
seems
guys
rude.
tune in for.
I
Heather
once
forgets
again
how
have rolled
food
low.
works.
Hannah, you're first. There are wolves all around you.
Heather's first?
No, Hannah
Hannah's
is first.
Oh, I was like,
Pat.
I was like, I got a 10 point. My initiative was not high.
she is immediately gonna be like try and wake everyone up, like there's wolves, and she's gonna like start making a bunch of noise to get people up immediately. And then she is going to, let's see who's oh lordy,
Oh lordy. Oh lordy.
Oh, morning, Lordy.
she is going to do, we'll say, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I haven't played a Hana in so
You're
long.
doing
No, it's okay.
fine.
We're gonna do I'm gonna do, oh, that's a reaction. Shoot. Okay, we're just gonna start with magic missile here.
Okay.
And we're gonna hit that one here. Oh no,
Okay.
I'm not. Or oh wait, it does automatically hit, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Just all of the bolts can hit that one, and then
Okay. So that would
as
be
a-
9, looks like.
yeah, as a bonus action, I'm going to inspire. We'll say Astrid.
All right. Astrid, you feel inspired.
Oh, it's when I look at Hannah. I'm gonna go away now. I'm gonna go away now.
I was just clearing my throat. It had nothing to do with anything. Okay, wolf turns.
Mm.
Are they gonna be mean?
Maybe they just want to say, "How you doing?"
Oh my god, that's so funny.
I'll see myself out.
Maybe they're just gonna be intimidating and not actually do anything.
If I know wolves, that's not the case.
Well, these aren't normal wolves.
Neither
Not
was
that
my
we know that.
previous character.
It's a great face. Beautiful. I just switched back to roll 20. That's a lot of them.
There's so many.
No,
And there's a real big one off to the left.
what's also really rude is that none of them, like Hana's within 5 feet of me, so I think it's still be fine, but none of them are within 5 feet of me. Can I still do protection if they attack Hana from my position?
I think that Hana has to be 5 feet away
Okay.
from you, not here. Okay.
Hey, look, that one is.
Oh,
All right. We got I got 3 wolves here. 4 wolves, three wolves. One's gonna attack Astrid. 3
Oh, so
wolves.
they are attacking. Okay.
oh yeah.
Yes, they are attacking.
No, they were Strahd's honor guard for the conversation he wanted to have. He was too impatient.
No. Well, he hits you once for 9 damage, and you need to make a strength save.
Am I making a strength save?
Yeah, you need to make a strength save.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to Lelina. No, okay.
No, you. Sorry.
Okay.
You took 9 times the damage.
I would like to cast shield.
Okay.
Um,
That's probably wise. And then you are not hit.
cool.
So never mind.
Yep.
This wolf is going to attack Astrid. Astrid, I need you to make a strength save. You take 10 piercing damage.
Owie.
Well, it's a natural 19.
Then you did not fall down, no.
So strength, ironically, would just be a 20
Mhm.
total. Yay. And I took 10.
10 damage. Yeah.
Rude.
All right. And 2 of them are attacking Val. And
And Val is
Val is hit
prone to-
twice. You need to make 2 strength saves. And you take 17 damage.
Cool.
No big deal. It's fine.
Strength save?
Yeah, strength save.
I'm good at that. A 3 and a 15.
You are knocked prone.
Mm.
And I got 2 on Lily. And I think they both missed. They both missed. It is now Lena's turn. You just woke up with 2 wolves trying to bite you.
They didn't hit me though.
Nope. Because you're agile living in your sleep.
I'm gonna use half my movement to get up.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna freak out when I see Val on the ground being
Mhm.
attacked by a bunch of wolves. Are we having trouble seeing them?
I mean, it's nighttime and
Right.
you've got a fire going, but you see, so you can see them, but not, they're not being sneaky. I'm not exactly sure what you're trying to ask. So.
I'm just wondering if I was wondering if the nighttime was gonna be giving us any kind of penalty, specifically
Not if they're right next to you.
our human people. Okay. Well, then in that case, I am going to bring out my bear spirit as my bonus action.
Okay.
Come on. So everybody gets. Oops. Everybody gets 10 temporary hit points.
Nice.
And then for my action, I am going to get really upset and cast Call Lightning.
Mhm. Nice.
So it's shape of a cylinder, 10 feet tall, 60-foot radius, so 120 diameter. So I'm pretty sure that would cover this whole map.
Yep.
Okay. When you cast a spell, choose a point you can see under the cloud. I'm going to choose a spot right behind this wolf. Like I'm gonna do the block right behind this wolf.
I don't see which one you're pointing at.
Oh.
So
I'm trying to ping it. The one by Val, just lower right of Val. I'm gonna get the block right behind him.
Got it.
5 foot space right behind him. Yep.
I got 12 pings show up at once.
Oh, I was supposed to ask, is it storming outside?
It in fact is raining. Yes.
Oh, cool. So I get an extra D10 on this. So they need to make a dexterity saving throw, which is probably fairly decent for a bunch of wolves, but we'll see. We're still getting hit by lightning. Both of them need to make it because they're within 5 feet.
Right. Right. One made it, one failed. So
oh, nice.
roll some damage.
I should have been prepared. I'm sorry. So the one that saved, the one that saved takes half damage.
Okay.
That's really good. 9, that's 16. That's 22. Plus 7, 29.
Okay.
Lightning
They're
damage.
both dead.
My savior.
I'm just like, I was sleeping.
All right. Val, you've been saved. Oh, you don't have anything else, Linnea? I should say.
Val is just like muttering no under her breath, but she stands up. That attack movement. And she's pretty terrified. So she's just gonna, even though it's not optimal, she's gonna use her form of dread right now.
Okay.
Although I do get a couple extra hit points for that. So
Dread.
And then question. I'm assuming I had a short rest.
Yes. Yeah, at some point. The same short rest that Keely got her save changing back. So
Cool. All right. So I have my spells, which that's nice. I will. So that was a bonus action, and then I'm going to use Shadow Blade. And I'm going to move away because I'm scared. And then I'm going to throw a shadow dagger at that one.
I see. Go for it.
Um, 19 to hit.
That hits.
All right, so 2d8. So that is 10 damage.
All right. That hurts it. But it is still up. Okay. Astrid.
Cool. She was enjoying a nice, quiet, chill watch. So she gonna rage because mad.
Okay.
I like to think though that the energy is more like the grumpy babysitter that's like the kids were asleep and I was able to just okay. So bonus action, Raje. And then she's gonna the one that's next to Hana and I,
Okay.
I'm gonna attack
Okay.
with the with the rapier. No, she's gonna do Tree Bane, the
Okay.
great axe, but two-handed.
Yeah.
14?
14 hits.
Ah, cool. 6, a D. That is a D12. I should roll a D10. That is 9 slashing. No. Yes, 9 slashing.
All right. It's hurt.
Cool.
It makes the sad wolf sound.
Aw.
I am not sympathetic. And if I shift up next to Hana directly,
Like
that's still within
right there,
range.
like right next to you.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can do that without getting opportunity attacked.
she's gonna do that just so more of the wolves will take a chomp out of her.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Giant wolf. Boom.
Mm.
What a big boy.
Oh, hello.
He's a big wolf.
Oh.
He's the biggest and meanest of the wolves. And he's going to try and bite Elena.
I'm gonna do protection.
Okay. Remind me again what that does, because I can't remember.
Disadvantage,
Disadvantage. Okay.
and that's my reaction gone.
Better.
All right. He still hits.
Ooh.
And Elena get 9 piercing damage. And you need to make a strength save.
So this is the big one.
This is the big one, yes.
I am actually I'm gonna cast a reaction spell, Absorb Elements.
Okay.
So, and I'm gonna have the triggering energy be, oh, does it have to, it has to be energy. Never mind.
Yeah.
Can't do that one.
Mhm.
Why did I prepare it? Okay, I'll take 9 damage. And then what do I gotta do?
You gotta make a strength save.
Okay. That's a 6, plus -1, so 5.
So you are on your butt.
Cool.
It knocked you over.
I need to make a concentration check.
Mhm.
That's
I
Oh,
believe you.
natural 20. Cool.
Nice.
Hey, why couldn't you get that for the strength save?
That's fine. I'd rather be on my ass and still keep my 3rd level spell.
That's
Emmerich, it's your turn.
cool. I wake up against a tree, and all of my friends are attacked by wolves.
Yes.
And Val's over
Again.
here, really scary. Again.
What do you mean all your friends are scary women?
All my friends are scary women.
All I want to do is see you turn into
Let me check something right
a
quick.
scary
Just-
woman. A scary woman.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. So, gonna go here real quick. Gonna quickly touch Val's arm and use my bonus action spell. What is it called? Shield of Fae.
Okay, you'd probably notice that she's very cold to the touch when you do that.
Yeah, he's probably gonna do it just because he, remembers that the first time you guys met, you were like fucked up by wolves.
Mhm.
So that gives you a +2 bonus to AC
Thank
for
you.
up to 10 minutes. And then, so like he like hops to his feet. It's like whoopah, whoopah. It sees the fucking dire wolf, right? That's
Yep.
what that is.
Oh, they call them Barovian wolves, but yes.
Sure, yes. Now, what is my fire breath? Because a big boy. I want to use my fire breath.
Okay.
Trying to make sure I'm not going to hit anyone. It's a 15-foot cone. So if I
Yeah.
point it at the wolf, it's not going to hit my friends, right?
That is correct.
Cool. I'm going to do that shit.
I just thought of a character concept of somebody who is a melee fighter unarmed, but what they do is tickle non-lethal attack.
Oh, I hate it.
So it's just
Terrible.
come here.
Awful.
That's a thing of nightmares.
Do not.
Perfect.
I believe that it's a con save, correct?
A dexterity saving throw
Dexterous.
is 8 plus, what is my constitution? So 8 plus 2 is 10, plus my proficiency is 3, so 13. It's probably gonna do that.
Okay. All right. They made their saves, so
What level are we?
5.
you're 5th.
Damn, so close. Okay, so they take half damage for 2d6 fire damage. Let me get that. 6. 3. Okay, so it's 9 reduced to 4.
Okay.
And he's gonna growl out, "We're not an easy meal." Back off. Because he's thinking these are just normal goddamn wolves.
Well, you should think that.
Yeah, there's
Exactly.
nothing that you've seen otherwise to make it
Yeah.
so.
But now it is Miss Hannah's turn.
Okay. From Hannah's perspective, how realistic do you think it would be for her to misty step up into a tree?
I think that would be cool. So yeah, you could do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if she misty steps up into a tree, would you say that that's about 30 feet away from
So
the other wolves?
it can be either 30 up in the air or 30 lateral.
Okay.
There's no effective difference, right? So you can go up to 30 feet away, regardless of how tall you are in the tree.
So we
'Cause none
don't
of
have to
these-
do
'cause-
Pythagorean
Yeah,
theorem.
yeah.
Cool.
It's
Okay.
effectively not a big enough difference to make a difference. So
Okay. Well, so again, if I use misty step, would I be able to cast not a cantrip?
right. No, just a cantrip.
Just a
For
cantrip.
just a cantrip.
Okay.
Well,
In
you'd
that
be in a tree.
case-
So like
Okay. I will say she's going to. She'll misty step up into this tree then. Here.
Okay.
And then she's gonna do. We'll say. You know, before she does that, can I have her do shocking grasp and then misty step?
Yep.
Okay. She's gonna do shocking grasp to. We'll see. Is this the one she nailed before?
Yeah, the one above her is one she nailed before.
Okay, she'll just try and see if she can take care of that guy.
That misses, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. And then she'll misty step up into a tree. Be like, oh shit. And then that's my turn.
Cool. Wolf turns.
I'm gonna get fucked up in this fight.
Why do I think the one wolf that's going after me is going to be like Strahd? It's going to be the Strahd wolf.
The what wolf? He's here?
No, I mean, no, of course not.
Weird that you would say something like that. That's so specific.
This wolf is moving up here and just barking. They don't bark. They're growling at in the tree.
The tree.
The Strahd one barks.
Yeah.
He doesn't know
He's
that
like,
wolves actually
"Woof, woof,
don't
I'm
bark.
a
I am the land, but I know jack shit about wolves. Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Rough, motherfucker.
All right.
He's got like a cape on. It's like-
Little fangs.
He walks up to you and goes, "Ruff."
That one's weird. I don't like that one.
Okay, Elena.
They all go?
What?
Are they hurting
No,
you?
no. I was telling you that what two of them were attacking you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you stand back up last turn?
Yeah, but then you knocked me back down with the big boy.
Oh, nice.
Oh, good.
I
Oh, nice.
did,
I'm so glad you thought of that.
yeah. You took 14 damage from two
No.
wolves. Yeah.
No.
I would like
Yeah.
that.
No. Okay, so I take one away from my temp. Now I'm down to my normal. And then I can do this negative 14. I'm gonna do a concentration check. Please, 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 please.
You actually have to do two concentration checks because it's two different hits.
Okay, that was a
But the-
16.
Okay, but DC is only 10 because
Right.
it was 7 for each.
14.
All right.
Thanks.
Next, we have 4 wolves attacking Astrid.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Barbarians are resistant to piercing damage when they're raging.
Mm-hmm.
They are indeed.
I get half damage to.
Mhm.
But the last time the wolves attacked before my turn, right? Yeah, so that was full 10. Yeah.
So you were hit twice for 7 piercing each. Half that, so 3 each.
I
Each
love,
or 3 total?
so if it was 7 each, it would be 3
Oh,
each.
oh.
So
That's-
6.
Yeah,
6 is a lot better than 14.
it is
Yeah.
indeed.
Oh wait, I gotta take it out of the temp hit points. Look at that. Look at that beautiful thing.
Rachel, you were away, but one of these wolves was growling out in the tree. Just want to let you know.
And one of them barks because it's straw.
It did not bark. I
Just
just
rar.
Yeah, it went alright.
All right.
And it's got a little cape.
Yeah.
it has the nicest cape in these lands.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Oh, okay. Got it. Got it.
Anyway, Elena, it's your turn.
I'd like to stand up.
Okay. You need to make 2 saves, Heather.
Oh, strength saves.
Saves, yeah.
I was about to be like, bitch.
Natural 20 and a 12.
Okay, you're fine. Go ahead.
Right.
I'm gonna use my Misty Step to get away as well.
I like to
Yeah,
think that they
I'm gonna-
grabbed her arm and she just looked at them and pushed off.
I want to be over here. And then Hana's in a tree.
Yes.
So if I make my lightning strike go here, like right in front of her.
It would still hit her. Yeah, you don't want to do that. A tree is a worse place to be in a lightning strike than it is.
I just want to get more wolves. Okay, I'll put it
I know.
here, just
Okay.
below the big one. So it'll get those 2.
Okay,
I need to make dexterity saving throws, please.
they will. Come on. Click. Okay, the big guy succeeded and the small one failed.
Big guy's very dexterous. Huh?
That wasn't as good. 15.
Okay. All right, well, you killed the little wolf.
Good.
Oh.
Can I do anything with a bonus action? Bonus action. I could, but I'm not gonna. Okay.
With real bonus action. Um,
Oh no.
what am I doing? Okay, Val, your turn.
So the wolf right below me, it
Mhm.
just kind of stopped there.
It couldn't
Yeah,
make
it
it all
ran
the way.
pretty far, kind of just stood there. It's watching, sniffing, dodging.
Mm. Dodging.
It
What do you
doesn't
do?
look very dexterous right now.
It looks like you would have disadvantage to hit it because it's dodging.
All right.
That's with an attack roll, though.
Mhm.
What was that?
It's dodging attack rolls. If you cast something that doesn't require an attack roll, then it can't take the dodge action.
I'm a warlock.
I make horses all day. I make
have,
horses
like,
all day and
These
make Eldritch
stuff.
Blast.
Always makes horses, yeah.
It's like, how dare
Warlock.
you?
I talk to
sorry.
I talk to my bird. I look creepy and I make horses. What else do you want from me?
Well, Val will look at that wolf and say, "Stay away from me," and then like back up,
Uh-huh.
and then she'll throw a dagger, shadow dagger at that.
Okay.
But she'll hex it first.
Oh,
Ooh.
A woo.
oh, woo.
20 to hit. I'm gonna assume hits.
Oh, the
Yeah.
instant regret on your face,
Yes.
Leah.
So that is 8 damage.
Okay, it's dead.
Oh. I will do another Eldritch Blast at that one.
Okay.
15 hit.
It does.
I've just had
That is 12 damage.
That is dead too.
the recent involuntary like ooh at random things.
Ooh, all right.
Ooh.
And I'll
It's
be
my,
done.
it means I like you. You know.
It's like Hakuna Matata.
Yeah.
Cute.
Okay, Val. Astrid, it's your turn. You're surrounded by wolves.
Oh, I gotta breathe. Okay. Thoughts and things. She's going to do she's just gonna attack the big
Okay.
wolfie. And then if I hit, I'm gonna do a divine strike. 14 plus what was this with the great axe? So 18 with the
That
two-handed
hits.
great axe. Great. It's gonna be D10 plus then it's been so long. So 2d8 and then any
2d8 or
chance
2d6? Is it d8s? I mean, I could be wrong.
yeah, it's two. It's
Okay.
it says 2d8 radiant plus 1d8
Okay.
if it's something.
Okay. It's not that thing. It's just an
Okay.
animal.
Well,
It's not an undead or a fiend.
it
This
could.
is true.
It's about to be dead. So, that I'm gonna roll the second d8, but the d10 and the d8 I rolled were a 10 and an 8.
Nice.
Max damage.
Good job. It's
So,
dead.
I'm gonna do the math anyway because I'm excited. That was 26 plus for tree range, so just plus 1. So it's 27 the fucking damage.
It had
Woo.
26 hit points, so
Yeah, great, love it. And then she's going to bonus action channel divinity and get her slap back. And then she's just gonna growl in the face of one of the other wolves.
okay.
Oh,
Just
So it's
That's a
problem
hiss.
when Leah makes a noise.
shush.
When Astrid-
She does a better growl than Heather. Heather's used to cats.
Like, that's still a hiss.
Okay, it is now
I can't even
Emmerich
take a
turn.
fucking drink of water.
Cool.
Oh my god.
I want to make an observation, but I'm afraid it will no longer be true if I make the observation.
I see.
So we're just gonna be like, woo. I can't really see Astrid's health. You're fine. You're good. You don't need healing.
No, because I got the temp.
Yeah. Val needs healing, but I would have to run all the way back over there.
No, she's fine.
So gonna be casting magical weapon. Is that what it is? Holy weapon? Magic weapon? What is it?
Spiritual weapon.
Spiritual
weapon.
That's it. There we go. It's been 6 weeks.
What that cleric do though?
Leave me alone. The cleric can't do shit.
Cleric don't know what they got.
Here we go. And I am gonna put it. Hello? I'm trying to put now. Can I put you on the thing, please? I did it. Okay. And I'm gonna attack this wolf.
Okay.
Can I let me open the sheet? You ever do that thing where you try to double click it so it opens and it just keeps scooting to the side? It happens to me every time. All right, it's 24 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah. Okay. So then that is 1d8 plus 3 force damage. Yay. All right, so that's 6 force damage.
All right. It's scythed.
Ka-chink. And he's gonna yell, seriously, most of the wolves are dead. Leave.
Well, they can't do anything till their turn. So are you gonna do
Yeah.
anything else?
Nah.
Okay.
Oh god.
Hannah.
Actually, I think I'll sorry.
No,
I'm just
go
gonna
ahead.
move
Okay.
like over here next to Astrid so I can be closer there.
Okay. This wolf will get an opportunity attack on you though.
That's okay.
Okay.
Can I disadvantage its opportunity attack? Did I? Yeah, my turn happened.
Why'd you move there?
Fine, I won't move.
No, if that's what he was doing, that's what he was
It's
doing.
fine.
Nah,
He missed
won't move.
anyway. Don't worry about it.
No,
Or don't.
if Emmerich's gonna move there, move him there.
well, the scythe's over there anyway. It's fine.
Okay.
He'll stay.
Okay.
Emmerich
Sorry.
has the brief thought of if I move, the wolf will miss me. I better keep my butt here.
Okay, my turn.
Your turn.
I'm
Great.
gonna mute myself now.
So she's gonna just be extra and Misty step down the tree again. And then she's gonna dart. Hey, why isn't it letting me move? My token.
Oh, is it because you're in the shadow?
Oh, you might be. That might be my
Yeah,
fault.
okay.
There.
Can you move me here? Actually.
Okay.
Or yeah, because I can't move myself. You put me in another shadow. There we go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry. My bad. See, I don't see the shadow.
Shadow walking.
Oh,
So
okay,
You're
okay.
Gloom
Yeah.
Chakra Ranger now.
I wondered why you
cool.
weren't on a full square, and that's why I moved you over there.
And she's gonna hop over here. Yep. Dawn, please.
You.
No.
Get
He's
one
a
more.
mew.
The tiniest of mews.
Okay, she's gonna do binding ice,
Mm.
30-foot cone. I'm gonna do it at
Oh.
third. Oh wait, no, I can't because I misty stepped. God damn it. Okay. Well, she'll still walk over there. And then I believe
Just wait. What I'm about to do is really cool.
yeah, well. So 30 feet. So okay,
Could've
she's
just-
actually gonna cast Bane. She's gonna hop. She's actually gonna pause here. And she's gonna try and hit the 3 1, 2, 3.
There's wisdom saves.
Um,
Oh, it says right here. Charisma saves. Eesh.
Wolves are very charismatic. Just look at those smiles.
Mhm. For animals, they are.
I don't like this one over by me and Val.
He's
think it is
extra
smiling.
charismatic.
Just,
I
he's
think
just
he's
smiling.
smiling.
So
That's
they all
right.
fail.
nice.
I
You
told
get
him to stay
paid.
away
You
from
get
me. He
paid.
better.
Okay.
I'm
that's
sure
good
he
then.
listens to things like that.
It is
He
the wolves'
respects your
turn.
boundaries.
The wolves are going to retreat. Astrid or Emmerich, if you would like to put a finishing blow or have a type of opportunity on one, you may.
Mm-mm. I don't want to.
12.
That misses anyway.
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Emmerich yelled at them to leave, and so he's not going to hit it when it finally leaves. God.
I think I moved that one off the screen too. Yeah, great. Yeah, they all get off the screen. So
Yay.
unless you want to pursue them.
No.
Not in
Okay.
the middle of the night.
Oh, even the special one that's off to the side?
Yes, they all ran away.
Yeah,
Cool.
none of them were special. They were just all wolves.
One of them had a cape.
Oh.
I
Understand that on my all I could see was the top of the token, the fact that there was one over there because the rest of them was in shadow. So I didn't
It
actually
didn't
I
actually
thought
have a cape.
I was gonna say I was like, did I literally miss that on the token because he's in shadow? I couldn't
No.
see it.
No, 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 no,
Look
no, no.
exactly like the other wolves in the tokens. Okay.
What the fuck was that?
Wolves.
Camping out in the woods at night. At least we're all
The
mostly
wolves,
okay.
the wolves
Um,
are gone. Astrid's just gonna look down at her arm, just go, ow.
He's gonna everyone come over here.
Just continues to stand. Actually, she probably just slumps down onto the ground next to you.
Aw.
Standing next to you.
All right, and he's gonna do prayer of healing.
Well, we're about to go back to our rest again, right? Oh,
That's a mechanic. And if we're gonna go to sleep, I'm gonna get the spell back anyway. So
Okay.
really, he just would do a prayer of healing.
All right.
So 10 minutes.
dear
and he
Mother
gonna-
Night, what the fuck?
So the temp are gone. When did the
Oh.
temp disappear?
After a long rest.
After okay. Excuse me.
All right. You guys gonna say anything before you try to go back to bed?
How do we go to bed after that?
Hannah, go on.
No thought had actually formed.
Okay.
There was going to be something that came out of my mouth, but I don't know what it was going to be.
Is everyone
that was
okay?
13 hit points.
Does anybody want to talk about it?
Val, are you okay?
Sure.
Sure.
She
Okay.
would have dropped her creepy form.
It was
Creepy form.
You got 13 hit points, Barovia.
I did not expect them to actually leave.
They're not controlled by themselves.
What do you mean? I thought they were just wolves trying to get a midnight snack.
I look over at Val and go, should I tell them about my dream?
Your dream involved children. I don't know if it's related.
Had wolves in it too. When we were at the winery and I turned into a wolf, I liked it. Like, it was nice. Like, something in me told me that this was a good form to be in.
Not a problem.
I don't like wolves.
Oh,
I don't normally choose a dog for a canine form. I prefer cats. So yeah, it's weird. And then I had a dream the other night. Among many things, it included wolves. But more importantly, that's the first time I've dreamed since I came back.
oh.
I don't think wolves around here have free will.
No, our friend in the tower said that the devil controls them.
Right.
So I would
So
be very careful if you take that form.
that was probably sent by our friend as a, you didn't come to dinner last night.
He didn't put a date on the invitation. If he wanted us to come at a certain time, he should have said so. I'm not
Yeah.
without saying goodbye to my family.
If he controls them, was that a test?
He doesn't need to test us.
He just likes to keep us on our toes and, more importantly, entertain himself.
And it could have not been related to him.
Yeah,
The
they're-
wolves are
wolves-
everywhere here.
Right.
Trust
We're
me,
his-
I know.
We're his favorite play toy right now, though. So, like,
Well, you don't know that.
Well,
I've seen him take a custom to toys. We are his favorite toy right now.
and I don't think wolves would usually just gang up on a group of adventurers around a
Emmerich,
campfire.
of course they would.
I mean, we're not easy food.
They don't know that. They're beasts.
Wolves
They
aren't
hunt
stupid.
things.
They tried to kill me before.
You were
Yeah, that
one
is pretty
person.
stupid. You're right.
Fact that there are multiple
they've
of
been
us
tried.
around a campfire. It would explain the numbers they came in.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it's best that we just try to get some rest. Travel
Right.
as much as we can tomorrow.
Mm.
Thank you for keeping an eye out and catching that for us. That would have been worse had we all been sleeping.
Yeah. What any of us would have done.
She'll just like look up at Emmerich and just go, yeah, I didn't see it.
She'll like give you just a like thwack in the back of the head for that.
I'm gonna sleep on this side of the fire now because there's a big dead wolf on the other side.
Yeah, okay.
True.
Might like clear the wolf bodies.
It was probably blood
Yeah.
though. Like,
Just
it
I
smelled
know.
like wet dog.
So the rest of the evening goes by uneventfully.
Hmm.
It is the morning.
do we successfully get a long rest again,
Yes.
or was it
Yeah.
interrupted?
No,
Cool.
it didn't last long enough to enter the long rest.
Yeah, I feel like Val would be pacing the entire time she's on solo duty, just like walking around.
Enriquez is just following you back and forth, so there's just like
Did everyone get attacked by wolves but me?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, they did try and do an opportunity attack. But yeah, that is
No, but he
I-
didn't move, so yeah.
not officially, but he said he missed anyways, which
There's something to give you anxiety about. Okay, let's go.
Emmerich's gonna note that, and he's gonna hopefully just chalk it up to these might be wolves that have been by my house.
no offense to Emmerich, is he smart enough to know that, to notice that?
Can I do a real quick intelligence check?
Nature check.
If you'd like, sure.
Or, yeah, can I? Yeah.
Probably nature, but I'm not
Yeah.
the DM. I'm not the. I
So
gotta shut
nature
up.
check. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh, that's still just an intelligence check.
Mhm.
That's a 12. Would I have noticed the wolves didn't attack me?
I think it was pretty pointed, but they didn't attack you.
Wow.
I mean, a number of them, everybody, it looked like the rest of the wolves, they all ran to the middle and attacked who's closest, but a number of them ran past you and ran to the group
Yeah.
instead.
Hmm.
He's gonna keep that to himself right now because he's not sure how relevant or like important that is. But also that's weird. Did any of the wolves look familiar?
You don't associate with them enough to know, to have enough of them come by. They don't visit that regularly, only when they're hurt.
Okay.
Hi.
The doggo again.
Oh, so I'm not muted. No, it's the other cat.
All right, horse
Delightful.
thing again. We're doing the horses thing again.
Yeah, Val will. She's clearly agitated, but she does summon the horses again.
Emmerich's riding the same horse as Val, right?
No, you have to do your individual horses. So
Yeah, the way the spell works, it has to be individual.
I'm just someone's just holding Cat Lena.
Yeah.
mhm.
I think
Whoever.
it's Astrid.
Yeah, I was gonna say whoever Selena wants to be with, I guess.
All right. You travel a very long distance. And then
Can Lolita sleep as a cat, like in her cat form?
for an hour,
2 hours.
2 hours.
I take a nap.
That's not fair.
I mean, she's a cat.
If she
You turn into a cat and then we'll talk.
hold on. Important question. If she turns into a cat and sleeps for that hour, does that count as her getting a short rest to just
It
be able
absolutely
to
does.
continuously stay
Yeah.
as a cat?
I could
Just
be a
like to
cat
sleep
forever.
as a cat.
For at least
Be
at
a
least for
cat
this session,
forever.
it's gonna count. So
well,
we'll see. We'll see how
Asterisk is not nice.
well, I have to like check the
I
rules to make
know.
sure I didn't misread.
I
Anyway,
was just thinking, because like if she had to turn into a cat for just 5 minutes, instead of wasting her form, she could literally just go to sleep,
Cat nap.
cat nap, until we needed her again, and then she could wake up and stretch and continue to
Like
be
a cat.
mhm.
Love it.
I'll have to look up that.
What is this?
This is a new map.
I don't like it.
All right, you guys are now near what the area of Barovia called the Olvan.
This looks like haunted Stardew.
Probably is.
Isn't that just Barovia?
Isn't that just Stardew?
I'm sorry, I'm getting a message. Give me a second. Yeah, good point, Nikki.
Oh. This is these are magic cats though, Nikki.
Yeah, this is really a person.
Well, this is gorgeous.
Where did Nicole put a message that I'm now not seeing?
In
Roll
roll
20.
20.
Okay.
How does a
that's
cat
why.
get 25 hours of sleep a day?
Do you really think that's a real statement? There's only
Sorry,
24 hours in a day.
So,
I know, that's what I was asking.
Oh, okay.
I didn't catch it.
Sorry,
Pictures-
go ahead.
you come
gorgeous.
across a small cottage with a modest fenced-in backyard. You hear a lot of buzzing sounds. Fence about 3 feet high, easy for you to see. Yard is full of wildflowers and herbs. Basil, mint, thyme, for those of you who know herbs. White, purple asters, red blanket flowers, and lace plants as well. In the corner over here are 4 beehives.
Can I have vision, please?
What?
Can I have vision, please?
Do you not have vision?
Yeah.
Did I turn the lights off on this thing? Vision. Okay. Oh, I did. My bad. Sorry. Let's turn the
Oh.
sun on.
Turn the lights
Okay.
on.
Yeah, it's still nighttime.
Yeah. Okay. I had a handout here.
I just look at Val and I give her the eyebrows. This is impressive.
What?
I said I look at Val and I give her eyebrows like, whoa, this is impressive.
I forgot that we were specifically going to a city, and I was like, whose house are we visiting?
This is a beautiful area.
Yeah, but you're not close. You're not yet near.
Yeah,
Immol.
yeah. Val's just
so-
not
we're
Immol.
we're not
Yeah.
near Immol yet.
So that's what a beehive looks like in medieval times. So you see two humanoid figures wearing white robes, stockings, slippers, and a hood with wicker mask that are apparently, one of them is holding one of the hives horizontally while the other digs into the bottom of it and pulls out combs of honey and wax and places them in a wax-coated basket. When they see you, they wave at you.
Wave back.
And
Hi.
then one says, "Oh, we could use your help. Could you come over
Sure.
by the cottage?"
I've harvested honey before.
Oh, whoa,
No,
hold on.
that's
hold
not
on.
what we need help with.
Oh,
Can it just a quick survey of what's going on here?
Absolutely.
Like what's like we're faced with some faceless people or we can't see their faces.
They could be faceless.
And
They're,
they haven't even told us their names. And they're asking for help.
They're
After-
like,
after-
Hospitality.
it's
after
protection from bees.
After spending some weeks in Balaki, Astrid is now not just automatically like, oh yeah, she's like, they're being friendly.
this is weird.
Mm.
And we're just like, oh,
Do you still not see anything, Rachel?
Oh, I see stuff.
Oh, okay. I just got your message late. So you don't see anything hidden particularly. There appears to be a pile of wood in the back behind the cottage. And there's 4 of the beehives. Hannah's never really seen anybody have domestic bees. It's not very common in
No.
Barovia. It's all wild caught usually, if you're lucky.
Is it
Is
real?
this, Derek,
As far
would I
as you
know,
can
is,
tell.
is this near the Baroness's area?
No, because that's down near where the bridge used to be. So this
Okay.
is like right at the foothills at the edge of the forest.
But
so
these would
it's-
be her people, right? Because it's in.
yeah, it would be her people.
Okay.
Yeah. Lady fitted off people.
Val will just approach.
I'll back her up.
okay.
Give yourself those hit points back, my dude.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Lord, you're gonna give your teammates a heart attack.
They're like, why are you 2/3 dead?
Sorry.
She's allergic to bees.
I
Drink to bees.
I am actually.
See?
I would hope Val isn't though. So.
Okay. So after they finish what they were doing and put the hive back upright, they both come walking over and they say, "We don't see many strangers. Why don't you come inside and we'll have tea
Can
and
you
we
maybe?
can talk things."
Can we see your face first?
No, we're comfortable like this.
Oh, okay.
We're not.
Okay, but T
An
with the
insight.
mask. Can I ask how that
Oh,
works?
for you, we're fine.
Okay.
Um,
What's? I'm sorry, I missed your names.
That's a good question.
Is that what they say?
No, they have names. I just forgot to give them one.
Okay.
They
The
have
way you
what-
said that was very like.
We'll never get that far. They'll just go have tea and die.
let me bring up my list of names.
Can I do an insight check, please?
Absolutely, you can do an insight check. Someone give me someone roll 2d100s.
2d100s.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm gonna do insight.
12 and 63.
Okay, so one is named Angela, and the other one is named Leo. Oh, skills. Don't worry about that. Leah's the next one. No, not Leah. Lavinia.
Be lesbians.
They were just roommates.
What was the first
17
name? Lavinia
And Angela.
Angela.
A 17 insight.
Um,
Can I also?
they don't
roll
seem to
insight?
be attempting to be deceiving you specifically about. Well, what exactly are you trying to figure out?
I want to know if there is anything.
Are we in danger?
Yeah, like her. Or, no, I'm not going to take the mask off. That put up an antenna.
Yeah.
Is there anything else about them that is just feels off, seems off? You know,
Well-
like when people, the equivalent of like people just constantly smiling, even though they're not smiling. But they have masks on, so it can't be that exact.
What you would say is the fact that they are covered from head to toe.
Mhm.
There's no flush show.
Huh.
Oh, can we have tea in the garden, perhaps? It's a lovely day out.
Okay.
Is
Hey,
it
we can
storming?
have tea in the garden. No, it's actually not raining right now.
Okay, that's
Wow, it is a lovely day in Barovia.
And it's like, no
it's such a lovely
way
day.
am I getting locked inside another fucking murder house and this one has bees. Okay, not happening.
Again.
Mhm.
This is the repercussions for Lelena throwing the rocks at the house. They just followed us.
We all just look at Lelena.
I like tea.
So they come back after a couple minutes, and they serve you tea, which is water with flowers floating in it, and
Is it hot
biscuits. No, it's just rainwater. And then biscuits, which are pressed leaves and dry honey.
What kind of
Herpes.
flowers?
They are fresh picked flowers like the kinds that I've read before that they had, which were like
Okay.
Not
red
not
blanket
lace
and purple
plants.
asters. Something edible.
Yeah.
Something that's notably edible and not harmful.
Are they used to disguise things?
No, it is actually a regular edible flower.
Do I know anything about these people at all?
No.
I don't think Astra's gonna drink. I think she's gonna accept it and say thank you and then just kind of look at it.
Same.
She said one Angel says, well, it's very, very helpful that you came by. Like I said, we don't have many guests and we need a favor.
Oh.
What's favorite?
We need some help lighting a pyre for our son who died
Oh,
in honor of him.
Mm.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
Um,
we were sorry too. And Lavinia says, we're kind of afraid of fire. So we didn't want to do it ourselves, but we thought that if we burned him, then the forest animals would not dig him up.
are they plant people?
how do you function, cook, survive, do anything without fire back in those times?
You
Honey.
don't.
Suspicious as
Honey.
hell.
Mhm.
Lots of honey.
Okay.
What happened to your son?
Died.
How?
But Lelena,
They look at each other. And then Angela says, the bears.
They were going
Insight
after the
check.
honey.
Well, I'm sure we could help.
Can I do an insight check on the bear's answer?
Sure.
Same.
You
Or,
trusted
I'll just go with
them.
Hannah.
Bears.
I did not.
Yeah.
It was the
I've just been
bears.
quiet.
It was the bears.
It was the bears.
It was the bears.
Totally normal. Totally fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
The bears.
Is there anything weird about their voices?
No, their voices sound perfectly normal with normal block accents.
Have you already built the pyre?
Yes, we built it.
Okay. Where is it?
It's back here. And they like show you around back. And
Sure.
there's
While we're walking there,
Sure.
I nudge Emmerich and I go, do you see any ghosty friends?
I'm looking for ghosty friends.
none,
Eyes of the grave for ghosty friends.
Try.
still none.
Okay.
Damn.
Emmerich. She's quietly telling this. If you can see if the body is human. What if this is something else? They just don't want it in here.
Yeah, no, that's why I asked to see the pyre.
So they basically lead you around. There's this pile of stacked wood, which is like a cone, like the hives, and it's a stacked wood. This is the fire.
And where's your son?
He's dead.
Is
Have
he
you-
in the pyre?
Yes, but we don't want you to look at him.
Oh, the bears.
The bears.
Can I have Regis just like land on the pyre?
That makes them kind of upset. They're like, oh no, please don't. We just want to light the fire. We can't do it.
I mean, he's just a raven.
We don't.
I'm like.
Give me a Regis's perception check.
Okay.
What a weird thing for a raven to do.
Land
Well,
on.
I mean, they're not telling you this. They look at Regis.
gonna
they,
distract
please,
them.
please, no.
So what was your son like? I'm gonna distract them.
He was very nice.
Yeah.
We had tried a very long time to have a son.
Oh,
Regis got a 18.
Okay,
what was his name?
Royal.
Are there any windows into their house?
Yes.
When we walk over to the pyre, can Astrid stand back a little bit and not walk up over to the window, but just try and like look in as they're walking?
Yes. Give me 1 second here.
Okay.
It was
Just
the
to-
bears. The bears. Rawr. Rawr.
Oh.
Oh, ooh.
Leave me alone.
No.
All right. I messaged you, Val, with what Regis sees. Yeah. So in the house, it's an old cottage that's kind of in disrepair. There's shells on from things ceiling, and there's jars of golden liquids and gels all over.
Funny.
I know it's a quick glance, and if I need to roll
Yeah.
for it, I can. But do I see any dining room table, bed, chest of drawers?
It has a stove
Right.
and yes, I mean there's a main room that looks like a main room that you would expect to, though it's not in very good repair.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
So Hannah will
Yes, Heather, by
kind
the
of
way.
be
Other Heather.
next to them and be like, I know I understand if this is upsetting to you. Do you want perhaps we can just talk in the garden, and then when the fire is on its way, we can let you know, and you can have your closure in a couple hours when it's burned out.
We don't mind being near the fire. We just don't want to get that close. So we would like to pay our respects
I see. Okay.
here.
Would you mind if I went and said a prayer over the pyre before we lit it?
No, that would be very nice of you. Thank you.
I'm actually a cleric, so I deal with burials and such frequently. So he's gonna walk over. Can I see anything in the pyre?
They get nervous when you start looking into
Well,
the
he's
fire.
gonna. Can I like? Is there like a stealth thingy? Like I'm trying to like do the
Like
You're
prayer.
trying to
close
do a
this
sneaky
eye, but
glance?
leave this one
You have
open.
A
incense or
sneaky
anything?
glance as I'm doing prayer.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Cool.
You have like alms or incense or something. You could
Yeah,
do a ritual.
Catnip.
I have that.
Mhm.
I think I actually do have incense. So
Yeah,
that's
you
what I'm doing.
should. You're cleric. And you're starting kit.
So Val will whisper to Hannah, can you do that spell where you talked into my mind and I talked back before?
That's a 17.
Sending?
No, 18.
Yeah, it was sending, I think, or message.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see inside the shape of a small boy.
Oh.
Yikes. We're dicks.
Forgot I had that. Thank God.
Okay.
But sorry, you can finish your thing.
Can I eyes of the grave, the small boy?
It's quite dead, not
Quite
alive.
dead, yeah.
Yeah, not undead.
Unliving.
I mean, you only see the shadow of the boy. I mean, you don't like see the like a
Yeah.
physical. You're not looking that close. You would have to get closer to look that close.
You can message me the sending, or do you want me to? Were you asking if you wanted me to message you first, or Hannah?
Yeah, because it Val could only reply. She doesn't have the spell herself, but she could reply if you do it.
I'll DM you.
I will just DM you this.
Sneaky sneakies.
Well, you know.
I don't want to upset these people if this is actually their son.
Just do the thing.
The thing that concerns me is when they're like, we tried so hard to have a son. So it's on one hand very sad, but where did they end up getting the child?
What?
There's a lot of ways to get a child in Barovia.
Emmeric's gonna trip and knock over the pyre.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yes. And he's gonna feel real bad about it unless this is literally not a child. Because he's literally disturbing.
Astrid runs over to help reset it.
I am so sorry. We will
Immediately over there helping you try and put it back up. And what does the kid look like?
Give me 1 second here.
I'm gonna go talk to
I'm
them.
so sorry. He trips
They-
as he's trying to say prayer.
I mean, you say your prayers with your eyes closed, so if you're taking a step
They get very agitated when that happens. Says, no, that's disrespectful. That's no.
I
Why?
understand. I'm so sorry. We
So
will fix it.
what's inside the fire
Yes.
is the upper half
Oh,
of a boy made out of honeycomb,
Oh my god.
and chunks of him started to rot. And there's flies all over him, and his yellow eyes stare ahead, unblinking, and tears of honey drip down his face.
So it was their son, but they're made of honey.
Yeah. I was trying to be discreet
Oh
and
no.
have it be sent around the
Honey people.
chain, but
I'm sorry.
Astrid's helping reset up the pyre and just like kind of side glances Emmerich, but it's like, okay, we're gonna
I
I'm
want to
so
talk to
sorry.
the beast.
Can I do prestidigitation?
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, to try and
I
like
didn't even say it
Blah
right.
blah blah.
gather
Prestidig-
things so they're not like
Prestidigitation.
a mess, like a honey corpse mess, if that makes any sense.
Sure. Yeah.
Like, so it's not as gruesome. Like, it could
Yeah.
just be like lifted back. Like,
Please, he's our son. Don't-
I'm so sorry. And
Can-
We're the worst.
You guys are I want to talk to the beast.
well,
Okay.
Val and I were talking. It's fine. Okay. I'm so sorry. We'll make this right.
It is very hard to carry all that wood.
Listen, we will set
It's a
a
bee.
pyre. I can play some music for you.
I mean, again, Astrid is
Okay.
actively resetting the pyre. Up
Okay.
the
Yeah,
way
so
they
is
had
Emmerich.
it.
So
That's
are you
what
going to go
she
talk
rushed
to the
over there
bees
to
that I'm
do.
trying to do right now? Okay.
Yeah, if they let us, I would start to help as well.
Okay. So you're going to cast
I'm
it with
slinking
animals?
back.
Uh-huh.
I'm slinking back. I want to talk to the beast.
Uh-huh.
I'll
These
be
are
right,
like
I'll
the
be
beasts.
right back. Sorry.
That's okay.
Hello,
So you
beast.
cast speak with animals to do this.
Hello.
right?
No, it's my thingy. Speech
Oh.
speech of the woods or something.
Oh yeah. Okay. Remind me what it says on that so I can tell you what they say.
Yes. Ah, wait, well, is this a beast?
Yes, they are beasts.
Huh? Little baby beasts. Ah, beast.
Little baby bee beasts.
The bees are sad because Royal is dead.
oh,
Oh, sorry, I did it twice. Oh, don't look at that.
Mhm.
Anyway. Are the people that take care of you like us?
They're the queens.
That makes a lot of sense. You follow them around then?
No, we stay here,
Well,
but
if
they get the honey.
they're your queen bee,
Hmm.
both of them. Two queens
Mhm.
or one queen?
Two queens.
Two queens. They probably wouldn't like it if we did something bad.
No.
We're not going to. You can tell the others. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
Okay.
One
One of the beekeepers is meandering over towards Elena.
They like me.
She looks at you. She says, they do. You're nice to them.
They're nice to me.
Okay. But you're going to set the fire for us?
I have an 8 strength.
it's like I am
the
fragile.
big strong people are already. I
She
don't know
meant-
how
she
long
meant
it'll
light it.
take.
Light it.
Oh yeah, I could set anything on fire.
Hmm.
Anything.
Doing it, I promise.
Okay.
In fact, people don't ask me to set things on fire enough.
They told me
Okay.
yesterday that I couldn't.
Okay, goodbye, bees.
The babies.
I don't have any fire spells prepared. I don't. Oh no, I do.
Does
I have
sacred
produced
flame count?
No, it doesn't. I have produced flame.
I was gonna say I could attack
ooh.
the pyre and do a.
I can breathe on it.
That would be impressive, but don't waste that. That's silly. I have a cantrip.
I get it back on a short rest.
I have a cantrip. They might
But mine's
attack us. Did
impressive.
you not hear their queen bees? Fire.
make this
You might not
weirder,
want to
Emmerich.
breathe fire in front of people who don't like fire.
No, you're right. You're right.
Look what I can do.
I do it
I
evenly
continue saying prayer.
around
Okay.
the pyre to show my friends how good I am at setting fire to things.
Okay.
Val knows.
See?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
We don't doubt your abilities. We doubt your wisdom of when to use them.
Healing.
Got the scorch marks on my cloak to prove it.
I have nothing to say to that.
So once it's set back up and you put it on fire, they seem happier.
Yeah.
And they say thank you.
You're very welcome. We should get going now.
Sorry that
I'm so sorry. That was
Yes.
very clumsy of me. I did not mean to.
So when as they're listening to you, but as the fire burns, the bees all come out of the hives and they like circle around the pyre at kind of a safe distance.
What are they saying?
They're mourning.
They're crying.
Yeah.
That's so freaking sad.
I feel terrible.
We should leave.
No, you don't have to go right away. Let us give you something for your help.
We kind of messed things up and only made it a
But you
little
solved
better.
the problem at the end. And the problem was solved at the end, and that's okay. So
That's very kind of you, Queen.
they start picking flowers and start making bouquets for you guys.
Aww.
Aww. I'm
Thank
a
you.
terrible person.
Yeah. You thought you'd only feel bad if it was actually a human, and now you feel worse because it wasn't a human.
Astrid
I
is,
want to know if they're made of honey or if they're actually giant
Astrid
bees.
is going to ask them if they would be willing to part with some honey, and if so, what would it cost? Because their honey looks delicious.
They will be happy to give you some honey. They'll give you a
Aw.
jar of honey.
Thank you.
One jar or one jar each?
One jar.
One jar. It's
They have so
precious-
many.
It's a
We-
precious
Honey.
commodity.
Yeah, honey's a precious commodity. So
That's
we
fair.
know that your little workers worked so hard to make this, so
mhm.
thank you
Jar
for
of
letting us
very
have a
much.
jar.
honey. And she looks genuinely
eat it.
like excited to have honey because it is a rare thing.
Mhm.
And it's very pretty, and she puts it very lovingly in her bag, like, yes, let's protect.
They're going to make you guys bouquets and flower crowns if you want them,
Yes.
and give you the honey. And they mentioned that they will use his ashes as fertilizer. And that will be
Aw.
good.
That's
Aw.
lovely.
That tracks. We are the worst.
If at some point we meet again and we need a safe place to stay, would we be able to knock on your door?
Yes.
That is the most polite Lolita has ever sounded when asking
Because
somebody.
they're bees. They're not people.
That's your social loophole.
Spirits and bees.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad we were able to help. And these flowers are beautiful. She's like touching her crown.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm glad you think so. Like I said, we don't have many visitors. And
A
you
lot of
were
people
nice,
are
sort
allergic,
of.
so I get that.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
sort of nice, yeah. That's accurate.
I think Astrid's going to have taken her hair and like put it up in like a really, really, really messy bun with the ribbon, and then put the flower crown like around her ears instead of the ribbon. So it's like it's essentially doing that. Her hair is like this big in a bun.
All right. Nice. I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Carly, detangling it later is
Should
going to
go
be a
later.
bitch.
I look at the others. I'm like, we should go.
Emmerich looks devastated.
Okay, have a nice day.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
When we're a little ways
Sorry for
away,
your loss.
I'm gonna pull the jar back out, open it, take one fingerful. close it.
They were literally bees.
I'm
The
a
bee said
terrible
they were the
person.
queens.
Oh,
They couldn't have a child because they're both female.
but
Because they're queens.
It might have been a golem.
They could have been made of honey themselves.
I think they were the queens of the hives.
Yes, but
No,
those
I'm
were-
saying that the honey kid could have been alive at one point.
Oh,
Oh,
honey
yes,
golem.
he absolutely. It was
That's
for
my
real.
theory. I couldn't prove it though. So
bee magic.
Magical
read about it.
bees.
Val, had you never met them before? This is where you're from, right?
No, I'm not from here.
Where are you from?
Immol.
Where, are we not? Is this not Immol? Astrid
No.
genuinely
we
thinks
are
that we're
still
there.
very far from Immol.
Ugh.
Yeah,
do
another
we have
half
a-
day's travel.
We have a map, right?
4 days, not 1.5.
Do we have a map?
No, with the horses, it's going to be 2 days.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
so you're about 6 hours yet before.
yeah.
Hey.
Horses.
Do we have a map?
Only from Val's memory.
I mean, my patron might only give me 2 spell slots, but
But he can't give you a fucking map. Fine.
to be fair, there's no like official map for Immol for 5e.
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't have a world map because I didn't get around to making it. But you guys are way off the Barovia map.
All right. Just try to
Doesn't
remember
just-
where this place is then,
This
Okay.
isn't just
in case we get in trouble.
frequently traveled road. What?
You're not on a
Yeah.
road.
I know.
We're going.
Where you go, you don't need roads.
Okay.
Like
back to
Immol
the
would
ship.
be on the southeastern side of Barovia, kind of like right near the Mount Sawtooth. So like
On
right
the other side of it.
border.
Going. We
I'll
are
show a
new
map later
brothers.
when I get it finished. Which is after you'll need it, but still. So you guys head up into the mountains. You find a place where you can ford the river without a problem because it's pretty narrow up here. Still really cold though, because it's coming right off the mountains, or off the snow. The skies all day have been dry, but threatening. You can tell there's something threatening on the horizon. But on the other side of the river, there's a road. And the
I thought
rest
you
of the
just said
way,
we don't need roads.
I
Sorry.
know.
Now we do.
But this way you can get, so I take the road the rest of the way.
This is called the Warlock's Road, right?
Yep.
Fancy. Meow.
Vicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Val would be sharing random tidbits like that.
Is this the
It's a
most
tour.
talkative we've just seen Val whenever there wasn't a specific conversation that was needed?
Probably.
So before we get to Immol, since we're almost there, I think you guys should know that no one there knows or thinks that the devil is a vampire.
That's fair. I didn't know until after I died.
And it's honestly, it's not worth trying to convince them. So
I think it's fair not to bring him up if absolutely necessary anyways.
Bring
So
who up?
I don't think there'll be
Oh,
any,
you know,
but
oh,
I just want you to know that that's how it is there.
got it.
we really don't want to invite any unwanted attention anyway. So
And most likely they think I left to like serve him or something. So it should be interesting.
What?
What?
well,
Most
that makes
people
sense.
believe that's the rumor that follows them. So.
You're got an ancestor. You did. So
Would that be a good thing or a bad thing?
Sorry,
To
what did Hannah
them.
just say?
what?
Wait a
Just
minute.
drops that out of nowhere.
Well, that's her last name.
No, I'm aware of that. Yeah.
I know. I figured you were.
I
but-
wasn't.
I
Well, it
was.
doesn't matter.
I mean, he hasn't been involved in my family in centuries. So.
Right. I'm just saying I would understand like why that might track, but I'm related to my father and nothing like him, so
Man, I'm
I assure you,
kind
I
of
do
glad my
not-
whole family's
yeah.
dead.
I do not serve the devil. It's not even close.
I'm not. I know.
Mine too.
Astrid wouldn't, but Heather wants to incite Val, but Astrid wouldn't, so I'm not going to.
Hannah actually expressed concern about that to you at once.
Which
No.
you, me?
No, not you. A different character. Never mind. It was really, really early on. Probably.
It was
Never
only
mind.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Look, I'm
think
sorry
We
that the
got you there.
game
if
is
I
long
remember
lasting.
correctly, Hannah recognized Val's last name
Yeah,
when they first
I think
met.
so.
But she didn't
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
anything to her at the time.
No, she didn't say anything because she didn't want anyone to like.
Yes, in fact, A commented on it to her.
Yeah. Well, that's a thing.
Mm.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, one of my ancestors was Alec Gwillem. He served Strahd. He's very loyal to Strahd. His commander during the wars.
Mhm. Right. But no, I'm not accusing you of anything. I didn't mean it to come across that. I'm just like, oh, that would.
Yeah. Astrid's knowledge of those wars doesn't have, she doesn't know like specific commanders or anything. She just knows the bare bones. Right. So she's just like, oh,
I mean,
okay, that's a name.
he's Alex Gluman was pretty famous. As far as goes, no, but it's not something that everybody would tell their just in the regular stories of the war, because most of it's about Strahd himself. So
Would I have read any of it in like the history books I got regarding Mother Night? Like any of the history books, because I had to learn that way.
yeah, so there would have been, you wouldn't have heard his name either. Just that this is, but you know what war they're talking about, which is the war that Strahd did to reconquer Barovia from the Turks. And this was in the 350s.
When they get up close, I think Astrid is going to be very intentional of hiding her ears,
Okay.
like with a bit more intentionality than what she's had for probably the last week or so. Yeah.
I think as we get closer, Lina's gonna be a lot more quiet too.
I would also suggest we get off the horses.
Well, yeah.
Not yet.
They're
No, I assumed the
You're not
account.
riding up on the
I
creepy
assumed the encounter with the bee ladies was after the horse.
Okay, yeah.
So.
yeah.
So we're on foot now. Just making that clear.
Yeah.
I'm not a witch.
You're not.
Check out
But
my
do you weigh the
cool-
same as a duck?
cool steed
Oh,
with its
Emmerich
bow
did-
saddle. Sorry.
Emmerich did ask Val, like, to clarify if it would be a good thing to the people in Immol or a bad thing that you left to serve Strahd.
Mixed. It depends who you ask.
Okay. Got it.
And again, it's best we don't bring him up at all.
Yep. Yes.
Yep.
Which
Okay.
means that the first person we talk to is gonna open that line.
Nope. Even if they do, we're gonna play it dumb. We have no. We
Who's
are just.
Strahd? Who's Strahd?
We're just here to help Val's brother.
That's Emmerich's voice when he's like, "Who's John?"
That's why I changed it.
Who's Strahd? Sorry.
And this road is Immol. You guys can stay here. And
This is where we split ways.
I will continue.
Wait for me for 30 minutes because of how much happens in one of our days.
Yeah, fun,
Right?
isn't it? Super fun bringing chaos gremlins into your very tightly controlled home. Yeah.
And I do want to make it clear, I don't actually have any issue with the fact that our game has only taken over 2 weeks. I just think it's really funny of how much has happened within every day. Like we've not wasted a lot of time, amazingly.
No. Literally, my vampire friend was like, "You've been gone for 2 weeks. What the fuck?"
Mhm.
What happened? What is this?
All right.
We're staging a coup.
Yeah, that'll be after 3 weeks though. You gotta have time to prepare.
Thick gray clouds, which have been hanging over the western Malinox all day, have finally kept across the sky to fully obscure both the setting sun and the place where the waxing moon would be rising. The ground is just warm enough here for old frozen wagon ruts to melt into a sticky mud when you reach a place where an even less well-used path meets the one you're on. An old weather sound signpost there indicates you've come to the end of the Elvond Road. I said it wrong before, Heather, sorry. And Lake Wagner is back the way you came. You're meeting the Warlock's Road, which apparently makes its way to Hesla if you turned right. The muddy tracks continue ahead to the left. The breeze picks up, flipping your cloak spout as if nature itself was warning you to turn back. But just ahead, down the road, there's another sign that reads simply, Immol. Valentina is home.
Oh.
All right. So it's nighttime,
It's dusk.
dusk.
hmm
Well, I suggest we just head right to my house. Sure.
Mhm. Mhm.
Try not to draw attention to ourselves.
That's the usual
Is
go-to.
this a town where hood up is more or less suspicious?
We're huge.
I mean, there's so few of us here that they're gonna know you're not from here.
She won't put her head up then.
How different does this
She-
place look?
Yeah.
And when you left it, it is about half the size. Like there's a lot of people missing,
Oh.
at least. Like a lot, like it's cut down a lot.
Strahd's gonna not
But other than
try
that, all the
make it
houses are
look
the
like
same,
she's hiding.
just older. All right, do you guys map? Is it showing up, or am I
Yeah,
have I
no,
blinded
you're-
Janet again? Okay.
It's really big.
It's very well made, beautiful
We're-
map.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
very
it's an
big.
unreal map. I'm sorry, it's not that scale of a map. I'm not gonna fight on this map.
Monsters.
So you can make your way through town. Val's house is on the other side of town.
Do any of these buildings look particularly familiar?
Not until you get into Val's house, which is the house you grew up in.
Oh.
Gotta mute myself.
Oh, Lolita can't even have her childhood home. Hi. Eclipse is comforting you. That's the timing of this.
We get to it and I just like
Tail.
freeze.
This is my home. I'm sure my dad's home now.
You okay, Lilina?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'll read the description in just 1 second here. By the way, Heather made that map and this one too, so you should be thanking her for his nice map. Yeah. Very nice of her to do that. I forgot to put you guys on this map. So give me a second.
We usually go until 9:30 or 10:30.
10.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna pause here when you get to the house. So
Okay.
And I get penne and meatballs.
okay. Oh, I have to move you guys over here so you can see too. That would help.
Oh.
She also wrote these descriptions, so you should.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Nestled between two clumps of trees along the road, further back from the main town of Immol stands a small one-story home. This home appears to be well cared for, though a few signs of disrepair can be seen from a distance. Patches of gray paint have flaked off above the main door, exposing the dark wood beneath, and a few patches on the roof appear to be in need of mending.
Val will just walk right up the path, and she actually will knock because she hasn't been there,
Okay.
and she'll just be like, "Dad."
Dad.
The
I don't know
only
why I
one
heard
of
that like a
us,
Valigo voice. But
the only one of us that can
God.
greet their father with happiness.
I'm just gonna follow Val to try and act as a buffer between the others.
Wow.
Can you blame her?
Yes.
Look at what y'all
No.
did in Velaki. No,
We
okay.
haven't done anything.
No.
Give me 1 second here.
I did what was right.
That's not the argument.
That's a wise thing.
Morally upright.
Yeah.
Crap.
I have the moral high ground.
Oh, that's a red flag.
That's me saying that. Emmerich would never.
Hold on a second. Just a minute.
Excuse me.
Next time Val makes a horse for Emmerich, it'll be just a little higher so everyone can say he's on his high horse.
I said it. He did it. He's a good boy.
It's a little taller.
Well, he's already taller than everyone.
That just means his soapbox is shorter.
Wow.
Just gonna go.
I think that's like the 4th time tonight where I'm like, bye. I'm just gonna see myself out.
All right. It takes a minute for your dad to open the door because he had closed up the shop already. So he says, you hear his voice saying, just a minute. And then he comes down and opens the door and he says, Val, you're back.
Hey, Father, I brought the cure and some friends.
I see. Well, friends of yours are friends of mine. Come on in.
She'll give him a big hug.
Okay. He'll give you a big hug too.
Thank you so
Val,
much for
be in
having
touch.
us.
This is my father, and she'll introduce everyone. So this is Hannah, and she doesn't introduce like last names or anything. She's like,
Yeah.
up
Ooh.
for them.
Just first name?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Hannah. This is Emmerich, Lilina, and Astrid. I met them while traveling. They helped me gather all the ingredients we needed for Owen.
Wonderful. This is him. He's not currently holding a crossbow.
Oh! Whoa! Hold up!
I call him dad too.
He says you
can
can
call
call
him
me
Daddy.
Immol.
No, stay back.
Adam does a hair twirl. Just kidding.
What's this little statue thing out here? So we can get off the subject of the dad.
Oh, it's like a little owl.
Oh.
It's just like those are gardens that have they usually are blooming when it's not snowing out.
I don't walk onto the property.
You don't. Okay. Well, you're staying outside. That's fine. I'll just bring everybody else inside.
What?
Strahd will
Lolita.
pause in the door. And
Yeah.
Okay.
Lilina would notice. I mean, I don't think Val would know.
Oh,
Where the, oh, there's Astrid.
body
Would.
swap.
Body swap.
Does it look like Emmerich? Did you follow? Like who else? Astrid, Emmerich, did you follow in?
I'm in the doorway.
Yep. Okay. Did either of you look like you're like, where the fuck is Lelina?
a little bit.
Okay,
Yeah.
Emmerich, can you go see if she's okay?
Yeah, I could.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yep. Let's not leave her a druid unattended here.
That's
Otherwise,
right.
she'll end up back up in a tree. We don't have enough catnip this time.
I have the cat.
I know.
Oh no.
Yeah, because we came to her. That's why she can sleep so long.
So fucking high.
All right, so Emmerich's going back outside to talk
Yeah,
to
sorry.
Lena. It's okay, I'm just checking thing. At that time, this door to the left, right behind Mr. Gwillem opens up, bursts open, and a young boy just runs through it, bursts through it, and like jumps on Val. Val!
Aw.
Also not currently wielding a weapon.
Or could be because it's probably just a wooden sword, right?
Yeah.
Glad that
Eh.
was the best.
Wouldn't want to give the werewolf kid a
He's
real sword.
precious. Oh, he's precious. I love
She'll hug
him.
him really tight.
Yeah. He's like, he hugs tight too. He's like, I left everything exactly where you left it so you can clean up.
Of course you did.
Mhm.
Wow.
I missed you.
I miss you too. He says that like it's a running joke, but not like he's a male chauvinist. So, I miss you. Tell me who's your friends. Let me see your friends.
Well, this is Emmerich and Hannah and
He wants to shake your raise hand.
Oh, me-
Astrid.
okay.
All right. I'm Alan.
Nice to meet you.
I'm the problem child.
Excellent.
She's gonna wink at him and go, so was I.
Yeah.
All right. So meanwhile, outside, Emmerich and Lon. Emmerich, were you going to talk to Lena?
Oh, I didn't know if I was gonna go outside.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's not really necessary. So he'll walk back over to Lelena, is she at like the edge of the property line? Or like the
Yeah.
end of the road? Or
Nope. Property line.
Lelena?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? What's going on?
Um. This is was not anymore, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal, but here I am. I can't like go because I don't know.
He's gonna reach out a hand and like pause to silently ask for like permission, but to try and like touch her arm.
She's like oblivious right now to like
He's gonna
literally
gently
anything
touch
else.
her arm. Like, hey, are you okay?
Producer notes. Yeah.
You're not okay.
No.
Has Regus been moved to the other? Yeah.
Yeah, I
okay.
did. I just hadn't
Okay.
moved the camera to over that side. So,
Cool.
This is my grandma's house.
This is your grandma's house.
I mean, she's dead now.
Right. But
I haven't been here since I was little.
was this before you were?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is silly.
It's not.
This is silly.
It's not silly. It's hard.
Yeah.
He's gonna offer a hug.
Take one. But it's like
Yeah.
awkward. But it's like
He's gonna make it brief,
okay.
but just a show of support. You don't have to go inside yet. I can stay out here with you.
This is dumb. And she just like looks up at the house. It's just like eerie how familiar it is. And yeah, no, I'll go. Yeah. This is dumb. Yes, I'll go.
It's not dumb. It's a part of your past, and it's different. And it's someplace you, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't think you'd get to see again.
I just didn't think she would be.
Mm-hmm.
Like 2 weeks ago, I met somebody who had my face.
Mm-hmm.
And they're being pursued by Strahd. And now I'm about to walk into one of my closest friends' home that used to be my home that I lost.
Mm-hmm.
So
there's a lot.
And I met
happening.
my dead girlfriend a few days ago, and
it's a lot to process. Trust me, I think I understand a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, no. I want to meet her family.
Are you sure? Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah. No,
All
but
right.
yeah. No, probably not. I'm gonna probably drink a lot tonight. Let's go.
We can talk more later.
And I just start walking.
Okay. He follows.
Take 4 steps, he takes 2, catches up.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Sorry, I got distracted. The house is so pretty.
The man who we assume is Val's father kind of laughs at that and says, I haven't done anything for 6 months. So that's very nice of you to say.
It's been cold, I'm sure.
Thank you for making my excuses, but it's hard just me and
Val just kind of like gives him a sad smile.
yeah.
Well,
Well, I don't have a lot of extra beds, but stay if you'd like, or we could put you up at the inn if you'd rather. I'm sure that Marcus will not have a problem with that.
Does Val suggest anything?
I'm gonna stay here. You guys can do what you want.
Okay, but what would I understand you've been away from your family for a long? Do you want to have some time with them, or like should we go to the inn, or I'm asking you if you'd like space here.
If you don't mind.
Yeah, of course. So we can.
Okay.
We'll be at the inn.
Yeah.
Well, let me go introduce you to them, to the Grillams, and we'll get you set up in their common room and get that taken care of. But don't leave right away. I was in the middle of making dinner anyway, so come on in and let's make a little extra.
We should deal with the little furry problem we've got going on.
Well, yes, that, if you've got a problem.
He's a furry?
He's too young.
No judgment here, please.
It was the Lion King, wasn't it?
It's always the line.
Not what I was intentionally.
It's a gateway movie.
It depends upon your generation.
Gateway
it was
movie.
Robin Hood. Here.
No, now it be Zootopia.
No,
Yeah.
the gateway movie is Lion King 2. Excuse you.
I'm sorry, it's Robin Hood.
Yeah, that's right.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, now it's Zootopia.
We make
Anyway.
wholesome content. I'm joking about furries in reference to children.
He's like,
All right.
okay, well, how do we do it? Do we have to wait
Ah.
till it happens? Says Alan.
No, I can just use this scroll on you now.
Okay, cool.
Boop them on the nose, and you're done.
And I've been told it might not work, so
Oh,
we'll
oh,
have to use precautions just in case.
okay. I'll go downstairs.
Okay.
Sure.
Emmerich, can you come with us?
Yeah, of course, of course.
All right.
Do you want the rest of us down there, or do you want us to stay up here?
If you want, I was just Emmerich could use his magic as well. So.
I do have a backup spell just in case.
I start walking to where the basement is without anybody leading me.
What are you doing? A lizard like climbing the corner of her cage.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
there she goes.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get out this time, Mom.
adventurous, baby.
Feel like you're standing near a waterfall.
Well,
Yeah.
Immol says that you're welcome to stay up here, or if you want to go down there, it's not the nicest place, but
Is it
I
like,
didn't crowd anything, so I'll stay up here.
is tonight a full moon?
it is a gibbous moon.
Mm.
So there's a few more nights.
All right.
As we go through the entryway into the
The
dining room,
trapdoor? Yeah, or
Yeah.
the
I just clock some notches on the wall.
okay.
Oh,
I should have read you some descriptions. But here was the front room. Was the 20-foot by 30-foot room acts as a storefront for the Ashen Rose. A U-shaped table is set in the middle of the room, stacked with various houseplants, fungi, and a couple bouquets. Various species of potted plants are placed by the windows to either side of the main entrance. The shelves in the back are lined with dried herbs, mortar and pestles, and clay pots. In the kitchen, a warm heat radiates from the small wood stove set along the northern wall of this room. Along the western wall is a long table stocked with foodstuffs, plates, and dinnerware. By the southern window is a circular table adorned with an iron candelabra. Alan grabs a candle to go downstairs.
Val will follow suit since they technically don't know what she can do.
Yeah.
I don't think Astrid's gonna go down, but I think she's gonna go near the door so that if anything
Okay.
happens, she can hear, but without physically crowding.
I will bring them down. Elena and Eric. Emma will make small talk with Anna as best he can.
She'll be
You know.
super polite and ask questions about himself and all that jazz.
Well, he want to know how much that Val told you about this situation.
She would just say like she knew that her brother had the curse, so
Yeah,
we were all recruited to help him one way or another.
that's very generous of you, and I appreciate that.
Of course.
It's been tough, and I'm not going to lie about that. But Alan takes like a trooper.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
He's that kind of the conversation, customer service conversation thing that he does, that he knows what he's doing when he's talking to like people and making most of the part small talk that doesn't really say anything.
So they're like having that perfected
Yeah.
script of
How's
like
the weather?
how's
Yeah.
the weather, how's the
The
shop,
weather,
you know?
he actually commented about it because there's a big storm coming tomorrow. We're pretty sure they're gonna get snowed in. So
Oh boy.
So on one hand, we arrived right in time, and on the other hand, oh man.
The homey feel of this house turns to a darker nature when entering the basement. At the center of the room stands a large iron cage with a small torn-up mattress and a warm blanket within. The body of a teddy bear lays within the cage, its torn-off head just outside the cage's bar. Alan sets down the candle and then goes into the cage. It's like, okay, I'm ready.
All right, Val will go over and like make sure it's locked up.
Well, he can't really lock it from the inside, so yeah.
And then she'll go over and she will take the spell scroll out and cast it on him.
Mhm. Okay. The spell is cast. And then after that, after it's cast, Alan says, should I feel different?
I think so.
I don't feel different.
Do you want me to go ahead and
Do you still feel?
Well, this moon's not out, so it's. I can't really. I don't really feel like the pull or anything like now. So I don't know if I would know until I saw the moon.
Yeah, we'll just have to. I'm sorry, we'll have to put you in here that night.
I know, it's okay. Al, if it doesn't work, it's okay.
If
Okay.
it doesn't work, there's another option.
Well,
Mhm.
all right. If I need to, I could just go live in the woods. And it'll be all right.
No.
And
If
I just worry
we-
about Dad.
No. If we take care of the one that bit you, you should be cured.
Okay.
That's the other alternative, but that's usually rare, so I'm hoping this works.
Okay. Me too.
Okay, well, you don't have to stay in there.
Good.
Okay, she'll unlock the cage.
All right. He comes running out.
She's like obviously
Zoom.
trying not to cry right now. Like she's trying to like hold herself together in front of her brother.
So
Okay.
he's gonna try and talk to the boy. He's not.
Mhm.
He doesn't know what to say, but just because he can see Val struggling,
Mhm.
he's like, "So you do you help your dad in the shop?"
I do the best I can. Now that Mom's gone, just me and him.
Mhm. Oh, I lost my mom not too long ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. She wasn't torn apart by wolves, was she?
No, she was just old.
Oh, okay. That's probably better.
Yeah, I
It
did.
was pretty sudden.
Oh,
Yeah,
I saw it.
I'm.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, baby.
All right, let's just go upstairs and make some dinner.
Okay, yeah, dinner. Let's have dinner.
It didn't go as he had planned.
Alan will do that to you.
Oh my god.
While they're down in the basement, just looking around, other than seeing like obviously the tools and resources for like being an herbalist, did they look threadbare? Like, does the house look threadbare or comfortable or falling apart or like?
It looks like what he said, which it's been about 6 months since he's been able to do any work on it. Like
But also,
regular
like,
maintenance.
The
But
stuff
other
like
than
in
that,
the house, like
yeah, but the stuff in the house, he looks fine. Like
Okay.
they make a decent living, and he's
Okay.
okay on that. It's
That's
just
good.
not. Just it's harder to be single parent.
Mhm.
I'm also gonna look over at Lelena, who's standing in a corner. Is she following us out?
Slowly.
Was she like looking at anything in the corner or just standing in the corner?
Just looking at the floor.
Elena's bedroom was in the loft, by the way, just so you know.
Let me guess. Is that where Val sleeps?
Yes.
Cool.
Oh,
Honestly, so if her dad mentions the storm, I think Val would suggest that they actually stay in the house tonight.
Okay.
So they're not separated.
We could set
Sorry,
up our bedrolls in
Lavina.
the
Val
basement.
is not
No, it's
noticing
fine,
your
it's cool,
distress
it's fine,
at all
it's cool,
right
it's
now.
fine, it's
that's
cool.
because Val's in her own distress right now.
It's fine.
Right?
Yeah, whatever's
Yeah.
fine, Immol says.
It's fine.
It probably better, but yeah. I think, I don't know where it's coming through, but you can tell it's coming. I'm old enough now that I can feel the joints, So if it gets cold enough, it's gonna get pretty nasty out.
Yeah, we should all stay here then.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
There's no
Okay.
bunk beds, are there?
What? No. If anything, we'll have to share floor space.
That's good. Oh,
You really don't like bunk beds, huh?
they're I am fascinated and confused by them.
Just so
Astrid,
there's more beds.
trees. You climb trees, right? Is
Yes.
a bunk bed not a tree that also supports that weight?
They just are so different.
They're not. They're the same material.
While
No,
they're
I'm-
having this conversation.
It's not that she doesn't understand how they work anymore. It's literally just it's something that she's so not used to. It makes sense, but it's still new. It's still weird.
It's like iced tea.
Yeah.
Hannah's kind of intentionally
Leaning into it a little
leading
bit.
into it just so like people have a distraction because she can tell people are distressed for different reasons.
And she'll
So
also like turn to the younger brother and just be like, I'm just used to sleeping in a hammock. The fact that there are two beds stacked on top of each other it's efficient, I think.
Start wandering around.
Okay. Alan says, well, there's not really room in our room for that because of the way that the ceiling is like this.
Hmm.
So, but you could sleep on the floor or wherever, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, they can sleep up there on the floor if they want. Val's just gonna start like going around the kitchen and making dinner.
Okay.
She
Well,
knows I'm going. Oh, wait.
Yeah, your dad was already in the process of doing it. So, but he needs to add a lot of food because he was making food too. So, so you can go together.
Instead of for 7.
Yeah.
He wants-
I'm gonna read the description of that
Oh.
room that you're in, Elena.
Okay.
We
Okay,
lost Leah.
it is also like 10 o'clock.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
stop now for tonight.
Sorry, I was
Yeah.
wondering.
Just
It's
'cause,
okay.
like I still have to unpack things and I feel
Okay.
like I've been hit by a car. So
I'm sorry,
Leah, are you
Okay.
back? You are frozen.
me?
Leah.
Leah.
Oh,
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, we're gonna wrap up the episode.
Yeah.
what was
Okay.
it, Nicole? Okay.
Let's wrap up. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we will be back in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And see everybody then, and start exploring Immol. Bye.
Yeah.